Six Talks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Six Talks.
We're back again, baby. Woo!
Yusuf, how you doing?
I'm good. This is our first episode
Since the season started.
So there's a lot that's happened. I've been grinding away with my Raptors and the series. I've been obsessed with the Raptors, but it feels good to come onto this podcast and talk about some other teams.
It does. It really does.
Because there's a lot going on around the league. Lots of rumors, lots of drama. Honestly, it feels like
lots of storylines.
Yeah, it feels like good. Not really segue because we're not starting, but like it feels like this is one of the more drama-filled seasons. They're like really pulling at strings to try and get any person like in trade rumors, anybody like talked about.
And it's always something about like, is it really all talk or is there actually going to be moves?
Yeah, like bro, I would have thought that the amount of rumors that came out about John Morant, something would have been done by now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's tough
because the 15th.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, but
6 days away.
Which is 6 days away. Which I feel like
nothing happens.
Nothing happens. But that's like the sign of trade season beginning, right? Like because that's when half the players get goddamn eligible, except Jonathan Kuminga, who's on the 15th of January or something.
Yeah, which sucks.
So
that
sucks for the Kings because apparently they want him for some God knows reason. But
when you're a team like that, poverty wise,
I think they want even the most poverty players.
Honestly, we'll talk about this, but I don't think Jonathan Kuminga is a bad player.
I know you don't.
I'm not even saying that for.
And neither do I.
I think. I think he's on worse a Sacramento Kings where he will have the keys.
Okay, goddamn freaking Jamal Shed would average 50 on the Kings. Right? There's no like it's like flexing going off against the Nets. It'll be his team. Of course,
I don't think he can be like a star player.
Yeah,
but I think he has like.
Okay, then that's fun. That's different.
Yeah.
I feel like the whole conversation around him is him being a star player.
No. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Like, I don't think he can be like a Jimmy Butler type of ceiling. I don't think he can be like I think he can be a borderline all-star ceiling.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, maybe an all-star game, but with the amount of talent in the league. How you been though otherwise?
I've been good. Just literally, I've been so bored because I'm the first one who's been done my exams out of anyone.
Lucky ass.
So I'm literally just like, no, but it sucks when you're the only one, bro. Because I'm like sitting here on my ass doing nothing, bro.
Find something to do. Go to the gym.
Bro, I've been grinding these Raptor videos. It's hard work.
Play 2K.
I've been trying, but no one wants to play. You think playing this goddamn game alone is fun, bro? It's AIDS.
I actually like it. I've liked it. I've enjoyed it.
It's all right.
I've been hooked. I had to get my PS5 taken away from me to stop.
That's
my basketball season is approaching to the end, bro.
Yeah, real life basketball.
Semi-finals bound.
It's quarters.
No, we won quarters.
Huh?
We won quarters.
Are you good?
What do you mean?
The Raptors.
No, I'm saying my team.
Who's the Warriors?
No, like my basketball team.
Oh, I don't. Bro, you gotta be specific.
I said my basketball.
Okay, but you said NBA is back and semifinals back. I thought you were talking about the NBA Cup.
No.
You have to be more clear.
My.
No
NBA.
one cares about your basketball team, bro.
I had the MVP of the league.
Are you?
No. I drafted the MVP of the league.
Okay.
I was the captain of the year.
You won it officially?
Yeah.
Damn. Who voted on that?
Unanimous.
Damn, no way.
Yeah.
Unanimous MVP, you and Curry.
Rookie. No. I was the coach of the year. I was the captain of the year.
Fam, yeah, I know. I'm saying unanimous, you and Curry.
Oh, yeah. But you said unanimous MVP.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I will run the tape back. I swear to God.
I promise you did.
Okay, I'm literally. Yo, hey Siri. Set a reminder for 4 p.m. Check the tape.
I promise you said MVP.
I know I didn't.
I promise you did.
All right, we'll see. And if I didn't, you have to admit you're not a Raptor fan.
I am a Raptor fan, though. If you did, you have to wear a LeBron jersey next episode.
That's way worse, bro.
Why?
That's way worse.
Why? I'll do something bad as well.
Okay, fine. Well, we'll think of a worse punishment for you.
No, we have to agree on it right now.
No, because I can't think of any bad punishments. I agree on my side if we think of an equal punishment for you.
Okay, fine. We have to both agree on it. Okay. But anyways, we have the semifinals. Yeah. We are versing Mr. Shazab as you know him.
Shout out.
And yeah, semifinals on
He's gonna
Saturday.
This is-
Finals on
for
Sunday.
context, that's the man that eliminated him in a different.
Low
basketball
key though,
league.
low key, I had him locked down in the regular season.
And who won? Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about JBA.
No. Let me tell you what his stats were when we played him because we found a game plan to stop him and we did, bro.
All right, bro.
Let's see,
Do they not
Camelback.
have anyone else? Like,
Nah, literally, it's only him. We won 41-56.
how many did he have?
He had 19 points on 7 of 23 shooting.
Okay. Nice, yeah.
Locked him up.
Yeah, but I assume y'all were like double, triple teaming them.
Nah, we just played good defense.
I
Not
don't
even.
believe that one bit.
Honestly, though, like the games are low key easier on that court in a
What
way.
do you mean?
Like it's
Smaller
a
court?
smaller court, so
Okay.
it's like the stamina and stuff.
You especially with last year, you was
Bro, I was
struggling,
dying.
bro.
But even
Huffing
this,
and
bro,
puffing.
even this, like even
See, that's
this,
my only strength with
but you can't. I
basketball.
don't think you can go 40 minutes.
I 100% can.
I do not.
Because
think
I play soccer.
Yeah, but soccer's different.
Huh?
Soccer's different
Are
than
you
basketball.
good?
Basketball, you
What
have
do
to
you
give
think
100%.
requires- What do you do?
Not
in
for soccer though. It's
Yes, you
more
do.
like when when the ball's in the like defense area. That's a time for kind of
Brother,
chill.
I've played both sports. I've played both.
So you think you have more
sports,
stamina than me?
And yes.
I don't
actually
think
do.
so.
I think long.
I don't think you can go 40 minutes of ball.
100%.
I don't think so.
Because I've got 90 minutes for soccer,
That's
and
different.
to me that's like harder.
That's different.
It really. I played both. I know how much stamina it requires.
Okay,
for
but
soccer.
do you think you
think
can?
you're just standing around while you're on defense? No, you gotta run back and stuff.
Yeah, but it's not like you're not sprinting back.
Yeah, but still, you're moving. Okay, in basketball, when I'm guarding up, I'm requiring like literally no energy. Honestly,
When you're what?
when I'm guarding up, that's requiring no energy.
Yes, it is. When you're guarding someone.
I'm speaking for me, bro. That's my point. Like for me, I'm chilling. There's never been a time in JBA where I've requested to come off because I've always been fine.
You've been okay. I don't know about that.
All my life, I'm fine. I've always been fine.
Okay, anyways,
I've never.
moving on.
You think I've requested to come off? No.
I think
when
you
I'm
were
on the court, I'm
gassed.
like, bro.
I think
never
you've been.
gassed.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Only one time in what's it called? In tryouts, I got gassed, and that's because what's it called? That's because I hadn't played a sport in like literally months. At my peak, like when I'm actually playing, basketball is like easy, bro.
With that being said, I think you should come watch my semifinal game.
Okay, this guy wants me to be a fan.
Yo,
I'm not
like,
fan.
tell me, isn't that just like a real friend?
I just spilled my drink, but bro, I got
If we have a motive, will you come?
motive.
Will you come?
Yeah, I mean, I said it last week because we had one, and I just didn't show up. But nah, yeah, I mean, maybe I'm down.
Okay. Anyways, let's actually start talking about basketball.
Yeah,
Before
real
we
ball.
start getting into the storyline / the questions we have for every team, let's talk about some NBA news. Shams tweeted out, I want to say a week or two ago, that Giannis Antetokounmpo is considering his decision, which I feel like he gave us nothing new. He literally told us something to give us something to talk
We've
about.
been hearing this for the past like 5 months.
Like,
this is my point. Everyone's just trying to bring stuff up to like spice up storylines. Like that's it. They're just trying to bring up any little thing, like grasping at straws.
do you think he will get traded?
It's hard to say because I've heard this for the past 3 years. I think at this point, the Milwaukee Bucks gotta understand where they are at
Yeah.
and like move on but here's the thing: they don't have access to their pick. I heard,
I think they have it this year, not future years.
which is cooked.
Yeah.
So they need to make a trade that like gets them
But the
player
thing
that
is-
keeps them good.
If
that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Bucks picks.
And Milwaukee, the thing that's more cooked is the whole thing about them waiving and stretching Damian Lillard's contract
So-
and getting Miles Turner.
The 2026, they have it, but Atlanta will receive the more favorable one, which is
Okay.
the Pelicans
Yeah.
one. 2027, favorable of. Bro, like this is so confusing. Like there's full on paragraphs.
Yeah. It's a lot, bro.
But okay, anyways, I know Portland. I know from the Damian Lillard.
Because I just heard somewhere that they didn't have access to it.
They have it this year. I don't know. I don't think they have for the future years.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you trade Giannis, or do you wait for him to tell you, listen, I want out? And
Yeah.
do you think if Giannis comes and says, I want to get traded, do you think he's the type of player to be like, send me to the Knicks? Or would he
Yes.
give a short list of like a couple teams?
I think he'd give a couple teams, but he would put the Knicks at the top of that list, and I think the Milwaukee Bucks would oblige towards doing that.
Yeah, and they would not get the return.
Yeah,
that-
you know me, right? I'm of the mentality that if you want to leave, then you aren't to do the courtesy of going to where you want. You know what I mean? Or going to your number one at least.
Yeah,
Sure,
I
we'll
hate
try.
I hate when players like will be like, send me to this place and only this place.
Yeah, like, you have no leverage in this, brother.
Yeah.
I will send you wherever the hell I want, wherever the hell I want to send you. Like, bro, I get him being a franchise legend, but you got to think in best interest of the team.
Yeah,
Knicks aren't giving you nothing. Then, like, why would you?
but so I saw some people saying that basically Portland holds the Bucks picks.
Yeah.
So do you try and get Cat and then you flip Cat into the to the Blazers for their picks back? That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I do like, I'm going to talk about this more, but the good thing about the Blazers is they have very small contracts right now. Like Denny Abdia, he's on a small contract. Damian Lillard, he's on a small contract. So it's like, do you try and be a team to get the Bucks picks back to them and you try and get like the return of whatever's coming, you know?
Right.
So that's going to be
What
interesting.
even is Damian Lillard's con? Is it like 20
It's like
mil?
15 million.
No way.
15 and then 13.
What a steal if he comes back playing at the. Obviously, he might not play
Yeah,
at the
I
same
mean,
level, but he's coming off a damn Achilles injury. But like, still, it's still a real good deal for
Yeah.
Damian Lillard, a player that is at his peak,
Literally.
one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
So,
And
it's
then
just
we
whether
have
or
some
not.
Anthony Davis moves. A lot of the news are related to what we're going to talk about. So
Yeah.
I say we just get right into it.
Sure.
The first team I have is the Atlanta Hawks. The question I had is, should they trade Trey?
Yeah.
And is Jalen Johnson the future? Jalen Johnson has been having an amazing season. He's literally been a player like consistent triple doubles you wouldn't really expect. He's averaging 23 points, 10.5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.5 steal on 53% shooting, 40% from 3. Obviously, Trae Young has only played like 5 games this season. Do you trade him? What do you do with Trae Young? Who is even a team to take on Trae Young?
Yeah, mine's sort of similar. It is relating to Trae Young and whether or not they should trade him. Is Jalen Johnson's success as the first option sustainable? As the first option, he has been absolutely lethal, and I think he would go back down to a second option role if they end up trading Trae Young, whether it's for a Giannis or whoever they trade him for. I think I understand the logic for trading Trae Young, and I would reside on that side more because your idea is, and I've seen them against the Raptors like twice this season,
Yeah, with
right?
Trae Young,
One
right?
time with, one time without.
Yeah.
And they were and against other teams, they've been a significantly, like night and day better defensively
Yeah, obviously.
without Trae Young, who is a defensive liability. And then offensively, with the game against us, it was near the start of the...
It was the first
what?
game of the season.
No.
the Hawks,
I'm talking about the second time we
Oh,
played them in
okay,
the NBA
okay.
Cup. When we played them the second time, they were much better defensively, but down the stretch, they did not have the player that they could go to to get the bucket. But I feel like that's shifted now, and Jalen Johnson has become more of that, and he's embraced that role a lot more. And then if you trade Trae Young, you're going to get a guy like Giannis or whoever you trade
But
for
will you, though?
that can do that.
Like, okay, out of the teams in the league, who's a team that would want Trae Young?
Milwaukee.
I think Milwaukee, but that's only if Giannis goes and says I'm down to go with the Hawks.
Why?
But also,
What if the Knicks say like, yo, like I feel like that's too good of a deal for the Knicks to pass up just because Giannis wants to go to the Knicks.
Knicks? You mean
Or the Bucks? That's too good of a deal to give up if
But it's
just because your franchise.
it
not
also
wants to go to
depends
the-
where their headspace is at. Like, are they gonna do right by Giannis or do what's right by them?
But you gotta do what's right by
Yeah.
you, man. Because like this is if you're gonna cash in on your player,
Low key though,
then
low key, if you get Cat, do you flip Cat for Trey?
to the Hawks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know because the Hawks will be like, I'd rather have traded him for Giannis.
Yeah, but if you can't get Giannis,
Why would they not be able to get Giannis?
like if
That makes no sense. Why would? Oh, because Giannis only wants to go.
Yeah.
No, bro. No, just get Trae Young straight up for Giannis. Why are you doing all
some
that?
fantasy type
Like,
stuff.
yeah, that's just to make everybody happy. Like, no.
But it's gonna be interesting because like around the league, there isn't really teams that would want like a Trae Young type of point guard.
Yeah. The one thing I do know for a fact is that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not going to the OKC Thunder.
Yeah, there's
Because
no chance.
only purely for the fact that I believe Milwaukee knows that if he goes to OKC or goes to San Antonio, it's cooked. Especially heavy on OKC. I think they're gonna be like, "Yo, we cannot send him to that team because it would just
Really?
ruin
You don't think so
everything."
though?
No, bro. There's no way. That's what my
See, the thing
that's
is, like,
what my mentality.
I'm kind of
would be.
mad that we're talking about all 30 teams because you're bringing all these teams and like I want to save it for my
my bad.
team. But the Hawks, like I generally don't know if Trae Young will be traded. And one thing I do want to say, I'm more on the side of keep Trae Young. I feel like you haven't had that many games with Trae Young and this core. You've had a maximum of 5 games. That's a very, 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 very small sample size, especially when you look at you added 2 new big additions to your team, right? It's not like they're the first seed in the East. They're still 14-11. Like, that's not a crazy record. And is Jalen Johnson sustainable as a first option for a championship contender?
I think he is though.
Like, okay, you look at
And he wouldn't be the first option if they trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
yeah. If they did, I'm saying if they did.
So,
but
like-
I just again, obviously Trae Young for Giannis. That's smart to do, but is it likely that it's going to happen? And I'm saying, what if Giannis isn't an option? Do you keep Trae Young or do you look to move Trae Young?
It depends who's available, but like at the same, it's just that team.
I saw people say like Trae Young
Dude,
for
if you
Ja Morant.
trade,
So,
no, I don't know about that. Like that's dumb. But if you trade Trae for any sort of defensive-minded player, that team's ridiculous. Like 1 through 5, every single player, other than maybe Porzingis. Like if he's not
still,
playing,
like, he's good defense.
he's like
a
mid.
good rim
He's like
protector.
mid.
He's good at rim protector.
To me, he's mid. But like, what's it called? That is an insane defensive team. Dyson Daniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson, Giannis. If they trade for him, that's 4 elite defenders.
Do you
Reese
try
Shaking
and like?
guard.
Do you try and like hit up the Pelicans and see if you can acquire like a Trey Murphy, something like that? But
mean,
like
maybe,
again, I don't know
yeah.
how big the ceiling.
But like
you
they
know?
have the thing that is one of the most valuable things in the league, and
That
that's
pick.
their pick.
Yeah.
So if they hit up the Pelicans, and be like, "Yo, we can give you your pick back.
Give
You
us
can
Herb and
Strat."
Trey.
That would be so like. But like, here's the thing: the Pels might have to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
like,
Yeah.
just because that like saves you right
Yeah,
there,
it
bro,
does.
from all the embarrassment. We'll talk about the Pels
Yeah.
a little bit in theirs, but yeah.
It's gonna be interesting because, like, again, a lot of point guards will get to the later.
Jalen
episodes.
Johnson saved the Hawks season though.
Yeah,
That's a
I mean,
big-
he's
big-
been
and
crazy.
Nikhil. And
yeah,
Nikhil.
he's been
Credit to him
hooping
as
too.
well.
Sucks for the Timberwolves that they couldn't retain him.
Yeah.
Next, the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
When we did our predictions, I was very, very, very low on the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
I think I had them missing the play in completely,
Yeah.
or I had them at 9th. Currently, they are
They're
at
third, bro.
the 3 seed.
Yeah, they're good. They
I
figured
had
it
them at
out.
9th, yeah.
They figured it out.
Jaylen Brown is playing like an absolute all-NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
He's averaging 29 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. God damn, I did not realize it's that many points. 50% from the field, 36% from 3.
And Derek White's starting to figure it out finally
Yeah,
after
Derek White.
an abysmal start to the season where he was.
Are they contenders this season? Like,
Yeah.
are they fake contenders this season? And should they be buyers at the deadline?
Well, here's the thing: any contender out of the East is fake.
yeah, you know what I mean.
but-
Like, are they like?
No, they're a real contender.
Yeah.
then, if you're considering the Eastern Conference, I think it's right now the Eastern Conference is a 3-man race
Between
with
who?
a 4th dark horse, and the 3 people are the Knicks, the
Cavs.
Celtics, and the Pistons, and the Cavs are the dark horse just because they're playing so bad right now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about them
Yeah.
later. I think a big piece towards the Boston Celtics' success is Jordan Walsh.
He is.
He has been an absolute bulldog on the defensive end.
And also something to mention with that, I feel like Derek White has stepped it up ever since Jordan Walsh has been inserted to the lineup.
Yeah.
Because Anthony Simons has gone to the bench.
Offensively and like defensively, you know what Derek
Yeah,
he's an elite
exactly.
defensive.
Yeah, yeah.
But offensively, he was so bad.
He
to
was
start
so
the season.
bad.
And that was such a big reason why they were losing because he was just chucking
Mhm.
and like their shots went down. That's my point with a lot of players, right? Just because your shot diet goes up, the amount of shots you're taking doesn't mean you're gonna automatically like be a better player.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? So, and you saw it with Derek White early. He's figured it out a little bit now. Jaylen Brown's learned how to be more efficient with his scoring and getting others involved. Peyton Pritchard's like eased into this role as a starter. And Namus Quaid has provided some pretty good minutes. So
talking about center, do you try and look for a big to get?
And that's my storyline. It's more so like a question: what center do you go for, and do you do it this trade?
I think you do. Like, I mean, from all the reports, it looks like Jason Tatum wants to come back this March, and like I'm not a fan of it because like you went through a big injury, just rehab and stuff. But like there is it's very likely that like when there's 3 games left of the season, you have this guy coming and he's like.
But that's so cooked because you have him coming back into a playoff intensity.
Yeah, which
intense atmosphere.
So it's gonna
which could potentially cook him even more.
Yeah, and that's why I'm pro. Like, bro, just rest this season. Like, it's not that deep. You'll be back next season. But there's a couple bigs. You obviously, when you look at it, you want a defensive big. Walker Kessler's always a name. We'll talk about him later on in the episode.
He's out for the season, though.
Yeah, that is true. So like that's more in the thing. It's like, okay, do you want to go for next season? There's someone like Nicholas Claxton, who's really good defensively.
Always in trade talks as well.
Yeah. So is there like, do you buy on these centers? Like, I don't really know.
Can I throw a name out there?
Yeah.
Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, Daniel Gafford is one of them.
That is the move for the Boston Celtics.
If the Raptors were bad, I would say Pirtle, but I don't see that happening because why would they give it to their division rival?
Yeah, I don't know.
So that makes no sense. But yeah, like
I don't think we will ever be making a deal with the Boston Celtics. Honestly, even though I'm actually really upset that they started playing well because I wanted Derek White so bad. Because I think as like the third option, he's insane. So, or the third or fourth, he'd be like fourth scoring option on our team, which is like so exciting to me. So,
but yeah, I feel like that's kind of it for big. Like, do you try and hit up the Cavs? But again, why would they make a trade with you for
Jared Allen?
You know,
I mean. But like that's the thing. I feel like Cavs is more likely.
But like, who would they give the Cavs in return? You know, like you would have to give up Anthony Simons. Probably
but I mean they're cool with giving them up.
No, but I'm saying the Cavs. Why would they accept that if they want?
Oh yeah. No, but you give up Anthony Simons and picks.
Yeah,
I think that's the deal. No matter who they trade for.
Yeah, obviously.
Nikola Vucevic.
Zubac would be sick, but I don't see that happening.
Here's the thing: like they can't trade players because like they don't have their pick. And like
which we'll get to later on in this episode.
Nikola Vucevic is another.
Yeah, let's be real.
No, but he's good.
He's good, but like
I've actually become more of a fan of Nikola Vucevic over the
type shit.
I think he's what's it called? I think he's
future
a good
warrior.
player now.
No, I'm joking. We have Quid and Post, bro.
Yeah, sure. We will talk about them, but my God, holy. What a joke.
Honestly, I don't hate Vucevic on the Celtics. Like, he fits the system of chucking threes up. Like, not chucking, but like
he's a Porzingis replacement.
Yeah, with worse defense.
With worse defense, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, but his defense actually hasn't been, like...
It's not terrible,
It's been better this year. I tell you, overall, he's been a lot better this year.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, you know? They're losing to like the Wizards and Nets and them.
Yeah,
but like,
they're on a 7-game losing streak.
Yeah,
they lost to Pat Spencer.
Or sorry, they beat the Wizards by 1. But like,
and they lost to the Pacers, lost to the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's bad. Bad time in Chicago.
Number 3, Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Do you sell high on MPJ or keep him and let him grow with the rookies that you drafted? Do you try and like he's averaging? I'll tell you what his averages are. But as we mentioned, a Nicholas Claxton, do you try and trade all these people and like get all the draft picks you can, get all the young players you can? He's averaging 26 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists on 50% shooting, 50, 40, 82.
Yeah. Mine's similar. Just mine's more when do you sell high on MPJ?
Yeah.
Because do you believe that he's going to do this over a couple of seasons? Probably not. And because that's what they did with Mikal Bridges, right?
Yeah.
They said, we're going to keep on to him for the rest of they traded him for him at the deadline. They kept on to him during
for season.
For this first season. And then they traded him in the offseason for like 4 first-round picks unprotected. Like and they maximized his value by not trading him earlier.
Yeah.
So if you do that with MPJ, then you have another home run. Granted, I don't know how well they use those picks because, I mean, I think one of them they used on Nolan Traore, who, a little bit questionable because they ended up picking Yegor Demon earlier on in the season. But, I think another storyline that I just thought of on the top of my head, I'm proud of how some of the young players have played.
They have.
And I genuinely think Jordi Fernandez is
an
one of the
amazing
best
coach.
coaches.
He's
in the league.
amazing, yeah.
Like truly, like some of these games that they've won, the development I've seen from a lot of these young players, I think he's a really good coach. It's
Like,
just, he does not have enough.
You have Claxton going out and getting near triple doubles, like.
But I'm not even talking about him. We know that Claxton's a good player.
Noah Clowney.
He's
been
improved
amazing.
so much. Who else? Yegor Demon over the season.
He's had some good.
Drake Powell's giving good minutes.
Yeah.
Like they've got a lot of good players. Like it's exciting. Even Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf's came in.
Ben Seraph has been like,
in and out. Like
yeah.
But it's the Nets, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You don't
Your
have
whole thing is to lose. And you're somehow still the 13th seed.
That's how sad the NBA is. It's because they're beating teams like goddamn Chicago and friggin' New Orleans, bro. Like it's just more poverty teams. It's sad.
But I do think people will be there to try and get MPJ.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want the Warriors to get MPJ.
God, y'all are really going for an all offense, an all offensive team, right? No defense.
You
guys are a top team in the.
We're top 5.
This is a part of my storyline, yeah. But like,
yeah,
just centers, bro. Centers, like, and it just feels like in the paint, you guys get done.
Number 4, Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
As we talked about the point guards, is LaMelo Ball rumors fake?
Yeah.
There was a report saying that he is looking to request a trade, and he replied with a clown emoji. And do the Charlotte Hornets see him as part of their core? We've had many games where LaMelo Ball is literally benched to close the game.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I witnessed it firsthand.
And facts. Versus that game, you have Mr. Con Knipple,
who is
the greatest 3-point shooter of all time.
Yeah,
it looks like
it might be, bro.
Like,
but here's the thing: he's a 2-level scorer, like genuinely.
Yeah,
he's actually good
insane,
getting to the
bro.
rim.
He's actually
and defensively.
What you mean by that?
Way better, like. Sure, bro. Defensively, way better than I thought he would actually be. But he's like number 1 rookie of the year.
So it's like, yeah, literally,
like ridiculous. Shout out to him.
And he's averaging, and literally, there's like, you know how people try and like catfish some those stats. I think I saw it on Twitter or something like that. Yeah. He's literally like on Curry level, like with true shooting and efficiency and stuff like that.
The Thad Young type,
literally, but it wasn't even like that. Like,
bro,
he's averaging 18 points, 5.5 rebounds.
Reggie Miller said that like he would be the guy to, or Steph Curry needs to watch out because he might be the guy to break that record. Like people flamed him, but honestly,
it's not crazy, bro.
Because whoever breaks it, right, will have to have an elite 3-point shooting every season since the start of their rookie year.
And I just want to add to that. He's averaging 8.5 attempts, shooting 40%.
So, and eventually the record has to be, bro. It's not like some 101 points type record. Yeah. It's possible to beat it, especially in today's NBA. So, like, I don't think it's that crazy. My storyline was more so
something that was crazy is when Giannis said he wants to be the all-time scoring record.
Like you've lost it.
But I did the math. He'd have to average 70 points for the next 6 seasons, playing 82 games.
Yeah, if anyone could do it, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, chill.
What's it called? My storyline's more so surrounding the Charlotte Hornets is can they sneak into the play? Because I think it's 100% possible.
Miles Bridges have been.
You look at the 2 teams above them; they're the 12th seed.
Yeah,
it's Chicago who are falling off a cliff,
and it's the Bucks,
and potentially might sell. And it's the Bucks who might lose Giannis Antetokounmpo. So it's more than possible if you're the Charlotte Hornets to go and get that 10 seed.
Yeah,
it's a matter of do you want to sell high on LaMelo before any sort of value that he has. Before any sort of value he has potentially goes away.
But because
teams are seeing them mention.
Let me ask you a question. What do you trade him for?
Just like I would trade him similar to like an OG and an OB deal where you get 2 like rotational pieces.
Yeah, 2 things.
You don't trade him for picks again because that just puts
LaMelo for Zion swap.
No, God no. That's just like terrorism, bro. But here's the thing: LaMelo's been healthy this season.
Yeah,
and, like,
he's been
semi-healthy, and he just hasn't been very good. And I'm not the biggest fan of LaMelo Ball, so I wouldn't give up much for him because I don't believe he plays winning basketball. And
we've had this conversation.
We had this conversation about maybe it's because he's in Charlotte, but
the
like
Clippers,
even like in a season where the Hornets were trying to win, he was just unserious. And then you saw in the play, and he was like not very good. So
like, do the Clippers try and like get LaMelo Ball and trade Harden to someone else and like a 3-teamer.
But like I don't know how much that helps any team.
No,
Other
like
than Charlotte.
I would disagree though. Like for the Clippers, they get younger because this, you get some value for James Harden.
But like, what's it called? You need in that scenario, like, are you getting back? The whole purpose of the Clippers right now is trying to find a way to not give up a first overall pick to the OKC.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know
but
if
like,
Trey LaMelo Ball does that.
LaMelo has the talent. I do think so. Like,
But no, of course, he's a great player. But like, it's just,
okay,
he's unserious, bro.
Okay, no,
you need wins. You're not
okay,
here for fun.
Hear me out. James Harden is.
I'll say I don't think LaMelo Ball's a winning player at all.
Yeah, I know you've said this multiple times.
Like I'll say it again.
I can't even disagree with that.
And I don't think trading for him gives you more wins compared to James Harden, who's made the playoffs in pretty much every single season of his career.
Like, honestly, bro, it's kind of cooked. Like, you're the 14 seed. You're literally, you're only 3 games away from the playoffs.
Exactly.
So I guess,
the 10 seed in both conferences are terrible.
Yeah.
So, like, all you got to do is sneak into that play-in spot at minimum. And, like, granted, last year the goddamn 10 seed got the freaking first overall pick, so you never know. But, like, what's it called? It's cooked. You don't trade for LaMelo Ball if you're the Clippers.
Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
They were looking for their Siakam type move. I don't know if you saw that report. Hold up 1 second. I lost my thing. What does that look like?
Yeah.
And do they buy in on Zion at the deadline?
Wow. Zion will.
Because they've been interested.
Are they?
Is Zion their Siakam move?
I mean, you know my opinions on Zion.
You don't like Zion, and I do want to say I'm hopping off the Zion train.
I don't no. We shouldn't make a big deal about this because you did last year, bro.
Nah.
Or you said you would last year.
Yeah, and I went against my word. Now I'm saying I am off the Zion trade.
Like,
unless he gets traded.
Here's the thing though. Like, as a big Zion disbeliever, if he gets traded, I don't even blame you for that because the Pelicans are great.
Bro, I genuinely think if he went to the Bulls, this guy's all NBA talks. I genuinely think the Pelicans are cursed, bro.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Think so.
Bro, he just
DeJounte Murray goes there, he dies.
Yeah.
Dyson Daniel leaves, he's the steals leader. Yeah. Bro.
It's everybody, and it's consistent injuries, right?
And I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this and jinx them.
Yeah.
The only hope of the Pelicans is Derek Queen.
Yeah. And
bro's gonna get shot tomorrow.
He's gonna get he's gonna be out for the season in a day. It's insane.
With being said, I do want to give him his flowers. 33 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 blocks.
Are we sticking with Chicago?
No, I know, but talking about Derek Queen, I just wanted to say we'll get to there. This guy had 21 points in the third quarter. Crazy. But back
Jokic
to the
stuff, bro.
Yeah, literally. He's literally the mini Jokic.
Yeah.
Back to the Bulls. What do? You have Kobe White on the last year of his deal.
Right.
He's probably going to want to bag. You have Vucevic that you've been trying to trade.
Yeah.
Do you get rid of these guys and retool? I just feel like the Bulls are stupid. They don't know what they're doing.
They don't and they haven't known what they've been doing for
Noah Asenge played 4 minutes all season long and then he gets injured. Which is crazy because he was the pick right before Derek Queen.
I will say, for Bulls fans who wanted to see him, dude, he's not NBA ready at all. I actually don't blame the Bulls at all for not playing him. Because he's not NBA ready.
Okay, but if you're not winning games,
but they were kind of.
They were at
the start of the season.
Yeah, but I'm saying after they started going on a losing streak,
and then they played him for 4 minutes. He had some of the worst 4 minutes of the season. He's not NBA ready. What's the point of? But
if you're not gonna win, you might as well lose and try and develop players.
Okay, but development is when you're having a Raptors season last year. That's what I call development. When your starters are injured and you can play a Jacoby Walter for 30 minutes. That's what development is. Not going and playing Noah Asenge 8 minutes a night. That's not gonna help him develop. No, he needs consistent playing time, and he gets that on the Windy City Bulls. I don't think he should have played at all. And I'm actually with Billy Donovan in the front office on that part.
Are you pro go for Zion?
No. My storyline was trying to get how do you get some of your bigger contracts off? and just reset and rebuild around Josh Giddey, because that is what I would do as the Chicago
Honestly,
Bulls.
I saw the Anthony Davis news. I don't like that.
No, you don't.
I am a firm
No,
believer.
like literally, bro.
I do like them going after Zion.
Yeah,
I really do think like Chicago's, like
Okay,
someone-
but what is the difference between going after Zion and going after Anthony Davis to you?
Anthony Davis is older.
Okay,
He has like much less of a prime.
sure.
You can have Josh Giddey grow with Zion, and this is like if Zion's value is low, if it's all gonna take like it's not even gonna take that much.
Anthony Davis' value is probably not that low, honestly.
I think it's like if you had to choose between one, at least you give Zion.
Oh, I'd pick neither. For the record, I would not.
I generally like Zion to the Bulls. I don't know.
When I'm off the train.
No, but I'm saying for the Bulls, like you're not paying that much. It's like Ingram to the Raptors.
Sure.
Similar
but,
to type
sure,
thing.
but Brandon Ingram has proven that he could actually stay healthy over a certain stretch of games and play in a playoff game. Zion Williams has not played in a playoff game in his career, bro.
Okay, but like the Bulls have nothing going on for them. You trade for Zion.
So you reset.
What?
You reset. Trade away your players.
Okay, but
Nikola Vucevic has value now, bro. You can get a pick for him.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think it would take to get Zion? They literally said they're taking the first.
Pelicans are not going to throw him away.
offer.
That's
They
I don't
they
believe that
no
report.
to them they look. He's
Who
the
said that?
next
Who
person.
said it? Did Sham say it?
There was a report.
Yeah, a report by who?
I don't know.
A random, exactly. There was randoms that said LaMelo Ball was going to get traded. Randoms that said John Morant is unhappy and he wants out. These randoms, I'm not believing these reports. But you think they trade away Zion Williamson for literally nothing? For
Not
Brandon
literally
Ingram?
nothing, but I think.
What do you think they could get away with?
I think they can get one or two decent players, right, and a pick,
Who are the players?
like Ayo Dosunmu,
Okay.
contract filler, and a pick.
You think that's all it would take to
I don't think they're gonna get more for Zion.
I don't think so either, but you think that's all that they would be willing to give up Zion
I think at this
for?
point they just want to wash their hands with Zion.
I don't believe that, because when you do that, it's unless you can get that first overall Atlanta pick back.
There's no chance.
Yeah, exactly, for Zion Williamson.
Low key, bro. I think the Pelicans should call Atlanta and tell them, "Yo, we'll give you Trey Murphy and Herb Jones for that pick back." Trade
they
Zion.
love Trey Murphy, bro.
I think he might get dealt this deadline. I guess we'll see though.
He's such a good player.
He is.
I think,
He's a lot of teams that would
yeah,
want
and
him.
Herb Jones would be such a good player on a contender. Like, if anybody goes after
Literally,
him,
bro.
it'll
He had,
be
like,
such
4
a big
steals last
move,
game.
bro. He's like,
And his defensive impact is
bro,
insane.
yeah. I'm just talking about the defensive
Yeah.
impact. Purely, he's really goddamn good. But yeah, if the Chicago, my storyline was about how they get their big contracts.
I think you do sell though. Try and sell on. I do think sell high on Kobe White. Don't try and keep him.
For
which
sure.
Sucks to say.
And Vucevic, obviously.
Yeah, Vucevic is a game.
And the how was more so for Pat Williams. How do you get that guy?
I don't think you trade Pat Williams. And I'm saying because if you're gonna,
You'd have to attach a pick to
that's
that,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Like, you're
it's
losing
so
assets.
tough.
You're not trying to win. You know.
That's my point, though. You gotta get him off, bro.
Why though?
He sucks.
Jeez, send him home.
But he's so bad, bro. It's just those moves that it's a stain on your. He's a stain
He
for that
is,
team.
okay, but why would you add more stains to that?
I know, but I'm just saying. We talked about this earlier, and you make way more sense than me. But I just need him.
Well,
off the
I
team.
feel like we've had this debate before.
We have.
Yeah,
That's the point. And you are 100% correct, and you are making so much sense. But just I need him off the team if I'm a Bulls fan, bro. I can't watch. It's similar.
If I am a Bulls fan and I hear we traded a first round pick, top 14 protected.
Of course, I'd be angry, but part of me would just be thank
nah.
God he's off the goddamn team.
Like Kenny Beach is a big Bulls fan, bro. I swear to God, I think he'd crash out.
Yeah, of course. But I think he'd crash out any move they make, bro.
Okay, number 6, the Cleveland Cavaliers. My question is, how long do you keep the core of DG, Mitch, Allen, Mobley?
Mm-hmm.
We know 2 things certain: Mobley and Mitchell are the future. You're not
Sure.
gonna trade them, but
Unless they fall off a cliff, then Donovan Mitchell could get traded.
potentially, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
I think if something happens, you're looking to move DG and Allen.
Yeah.
So it's what's happening? How long do you give them? Do you go one more season and see what happens?
Yeah.
Because this season, we've spoken about it. They haven't looked great, but again, Mitchell Garland hasn't been in the lineup. Allen hasn't been in the lineup. They're currently the 8th seed.
Yeah.
At 14 and 11.
In the Eastern Conference that people thought they would dominate.
Yeah, and Mitchell's been amazing, averaging 31 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yeah. Mine is
50% from the field.
Yeah, mine's like kind of similar to yours, but it's more so with one player. Is it time to like move on from Darius Garland?
I do think so.
Because like they look like a completely different team.
But I feel like they're better with Darius Garland. Like
that's my point.
Oh, okay.
But he's never available.
Yeah.
That's why it's such a tough like debate. Like, do you move on from him? Because with him you look insane, but you never have it.
And the thing is, bro, I feel like the point guard market is so tough. Like, what do you look for in return?
Right.
Like, you want, like, bro, it's like, imagine you could just make Derek White clones because this guy could be on every single team, literally.
Right. Like, dude, there's like, so many players that
the Spurs found their point guard, for example. Like,
there's some teams that could use a point. Orlando's a big one.
Yeah, but like, they don't really have the assets. What are you gonna trade? Trade Franz Wagner?
No.
Trade one of their.
How much money do they have to make up? Because I know Orlando.
Well, Cleveland would want to pick.
Dude, Orlando has some big contracts that they could. What's it called? That they could give up. Like it's not impossible. You don't have to gut your team or give.
But like I'm saying from like the assets point of view, Cleveland wouldn't trade them for nothing.
You give up picks.
But they just traded 4 for Desmond Bane.
You have some. Like you have a couple. I think. Like you trade your 2031 pick. I think. Unless I'm tripping. Or 2032. That's the pick that they.
I don't know.
But like, then I don't think Darius Garland will be more than one pick. Honestly, you got to make up what 39.4 million. Let's make this trade right now. You would give up your pick. You'd give up Jonathan Isaac. And then.
But why would the Cavs do that? Why would the Cavs do that this deadline?
Give up a pick. You get a pick for it.
I don't see that value.
You
if you're
Jonathan
trying to contend.
Isaac and you get a young player, Anthony Black, and you get.
I don't love
you
that.
still got to make up a lot more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
it'd be
it's
tough.
It is tough. Okay, Jalen Suggs straight up. If you would do that,
I don't see like that would be amazing for the Cavs.
Yeah.
I don't see the Magic doing that though.
Yeah, but here's the thing: like the logic is Anthony Black slides into that role because I'm such a big fan of him.
He's been amazing this season.
Such a good player. Like defense.
Wait, hold up. We're talking about the Cavs.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but like, just straight up, like Cleveland. I think they need to cut their losses. Honestly.
Yeah, I think give it this one more season and see what happens. Like off season, there should be moves.
You don't panic, but like,
yeah.
I mean that second apron, it's looming. Their second apron right now, or their second apron. What's the word? Like punishments are looming. So you know.
Number 7, the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay. I hate that you did alphabetical order. I had to scroll through my list because I predicted I was gonna do alphabetical order, but I'm like, oh, he's definitely gonna do by standings, and then he did alphabetical order.
Nah, bro, that was too much work writing it. So I'm like, ChatGPT, give me alphabetical order.
Bro.
Okay, Dallas Mavericks. Do you blow it up before the deadline, or use this season to be bad, and next season when Kyrie comes back, you keep the roster intact and try and contend?
I'm gonna say mine before you go on. Mine's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, can we turn the season around and actually surprise people
this season?
Yeah, this season, because they're right there, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, they have played some like much better basketball as of late. And
I genuinely think it was Nico Harrison. Like and like you think I'm joking?
That's
but
news.
like
We haven't talked about that.
Yeah,
yet.
like Nico Harrison obviously got fired, but the energy in the crowd, bro, that was insane.
And I said, whether you think it's right or wrong, you had to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
think we spoke about this after it happened.
Yeah.
I think you had to do it from a sense of keeping the fans intact.
Yeah.
You know?
The fan base needed him out to keep their faith in you. You had to get rid of the cancer. And I feel for Nico. Actually, I don't. He's rich, bro. But like, what's it called? You had to get rid of him just for the like plot. Like, you know, the fans are.
Which sucks because I feel like we didn't get to. Okay, listen. I feel like you're reasonable to have this conversation.
Oh, I know what you're about to say, and I agree.
I know trading your star in Luka Doncic is crazy, and I'm not saying that is a.
We get that, bro.
We get that,
but I see the vision.
Like the vision isn't crazy. Like you didn't get the chance to have Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving healthy.
Yeah, let's.
You know? And again, I think this move is strictly done because you have to win the fans back.
Yeah, straight up, like Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis is dumb. Okay,
You should have gone Austin Reeves in
no
it.
one's disputing that. No one's like disagreeing. No one's like whatever, bro. It's stupid. We've moved on. But the vision, it was there, bro. The idea behind him was against the Boston Celtics. The reason we lost was because Luka Doncic was terrible defensively. And they ended up finding their offense through other players as well. And that was with Kyrie Irving playing bad. So your logic is we trade Luka Doncic for a player who's great offensively as well and a defensive menace in Anthony Davis. And then you get Max Christie on top of that and a pick.
They called the Bucks for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He called the Bucks for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
If
And
that
now
trade happened, holy.
Bro, and now
bro, it's in hindsight as well. Like it looks so dumb because it hasn't really worked out the way Nico imagined it.
Yeah.
But if it did work out, people would have been calling him a basketball genius. So it's a risk you take.
Think so.
No, if it worked out, people would have
more
people would have said it.
What?
More people would have said
I
it.
genuinely think even if they won a championship, they wouldn't be happy.
I think the general consensus would have been upset.
But it sucks. I do think it sucks that you didn't get to see that vision turn out, and you may never be able.
Well, he does get to see it, just not as.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not as. You know something I learned, by the way. And I don't know how true this is. Do you know the whole story about Steph Curry and Nike about the failed pitch?
He didn't want to pay him the money or something like that?
Yeah, so kind of basically the pitch was he went to Nike, they gave a pitch and they absolutely botched it, right? In the sides there was accidentally they put KD highlights, they put they completely lowballed him. They said, well, you're not going to be a KD level athlete, stuff like that. They went to Under Armour, whatever. I saw a report that said it was Nico Harrison that gave that pitch.
Yeah, it was. He fumbled the Steph Curry bit. Have you not seen he fumbled?
I have not seen that, bro.
Bro, you haven't seen.
I saw this recently, and I was in shock.
He was the reason Steph Curry didn't join Nike.
That is insane, bro. Maybe this man deserves to be fired. Honestly, I feel no remorse whatsoever.
He fumbled Brunson.
Money, bro.
He fumbled Doncic. He fumbled Steph.
Well, the Brunson deal, I don't really blame him for because everyone was agreeing with him. So you can't really get mad at him.
Yeah, but you still
not me though. I love Jalen Brunson. I'm proud to say that I love that deal.
But yeah, what do you do as Dallas Mavericks?
You don't add, you don't subtract. You just ride the course.
Do you sell players like Daniel Gafford and stuff? I look at it as low key. Don't trade AD.
Yeah.
Keep him.
Yeah.
Don't trade Kyrie. Keep him. Tank this season.
Okay.
Right? You come out next season with a possible AJ DeBonsa or a crazy.
But I think they could do something
this season
into the playoffs, bro.
You are right. I mean, Kyrie Irving's going to be back this season.
Especially because Kyrie Irving's coming back before Jason Tatum, bro.
Yeah.
So he will have a stretch where he can ease into the...
He got injured in February.
Yeah. So he'll be able to ease into it, a little bit. And I think they could actually...
Honestly, I'm not against that. But, again, there's Oklahoma.
You don't buy.
Yeah, you don't buy. You don't
unless it's a Brandon Ingram type move where you're buying for cheap. You don't buy, but I think you ride the course.
Buy on Zion Williamson.
And you believe in the core because there's been too many. I think there's been too many moves. I think trading away on Anthony Davis and the Kyrie Irving is just a desperate attempt to fix what had happened.
Yeah.
I think it's a sign towards the fans that they're panicking a little bit. And I think, tanking, you got to give these fans some sort of thing to enjoy or look forward to going into
Cooper Flag and AJ DeBonsa, bro.
Yeah, but are you going to get lucky 2 years in a row? I don't know, but it's you go. I think you ride the course. That's my
number 8 Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Will they be able to beat the Thunder? Yeah. They've looked amazing. The additions have looked amazing. They're dealing with injuries right now. Cam Johnson finally turning it around.
Yeah.
Is that good enough to beat the Thunder?
Yeah. Mine is more so, can they gain some level of consistency? Because they have been truly one of the most inconsistent teams when it comes to a team the teams they're playing standpoint, right? If they're in the West, 17-6, good record. But 1 week they'll be beating the Phoenix Suns and beating the Houston Rockets. And then the next they're losing to the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
And losing to the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah. losing to the Spurs without Wemby.
Right, like they have the weirdest
Losing to the
consistency
Chicago Bulls.
out of any team in the entire league. Like
Losing to the Blazers.
yeah, like and then they'll beat the Houston Rockets.
Losing to the Warriors. Oh, what Steph Curry was there.
Oh
so it
yeah,
makes
damn,
sense.
bad teams, right? You named bad teams. You mentioned your Warriors. Interesting, noticing. But yeah, then they'll beat the Wolves. They'll beat the friggin' Miami Heat. They'll beat the Wolves again. They'll beat the Suns. Like, it's weird.
They'll beat the Rockets.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're a very inconsistent team. But I do think from a team standpoint, they have the best chance out of any team in the league to beat the OKC Thunder. Mainly because their best player is a big man.
Yeah.
So, and like, Alex Caruso, like, I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that again last year. Like, there's no way.
Jokic is averaging 29, 12, 11, bro.
Yeah.
It's so annoying because, bro, I want Luka to win MVP, bro.
Yeah, but it's weird.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
It's
He has the biggest.
His biggest case is that he's higher than Jokic in the standings, though. But if you use standings, then you have to consider Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So, it's
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like you gotta reward the guy that's 23-1. I don't care how much value or how much better they are without him.
Facts.
Like,
I was gonna say, bro,
dude,
if the team's gonna win 70 games,
have to
like
give
there's
it to
no
him.
conversation.
Exactly. You have to
I
give
don't
it to
care.
him. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
That's crazy. Thunder first, Lakers second, Nuggets third. Damn, bro.
Big three. Then there's Houston looming as well.
Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Do you buy at the deadline? And obviously, you looked amazing. You weren't high on them. I was, and I'm still holding that ship. Every time we talk, I'm like, Detroit
They
Pistons.
have looked a little inconsistent as of late.
Yeah, and like obviously, Lauri Markkanen is someone who they've been attached to.
But dude, his
Danny
value.
Ainge said that they would only do it for Asar
Yeah.
Thompson. But like, can you give up Ron Hall and Jaden Ivey and like 2 picks?
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like his value would be ridiculous from a pick standpoint.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
And Danny Ainge is like one
3 or
stingy
4.
guy.
And what's it called? With Lauri Markkanen, there's always the fear that if he leaves Utah, his production goes down.
Yeah, obviously.
Like
the usage is gonna
it
be
is
low.
scary, bro. Like that's why I would be so scared to trade for Lauri Markkanen.
Who else is a team that?
Yeah, my thing is how do you upgrade your wing spot without gutting your defense? Because
Yeah, I was gonna say
every
like
single
Zach
player-
LaVine would be sick.
right, but like every
But it's
single player
defense.
you can trade for or you would trade away is such an integral part of their defense, like their identity.
You know who's a fit I wouldn't hate on them? Obviously, again, this probably won't happen. Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
he's been
Defensive-minded
somewhat
wing.
healthy this season,
But
except for that one injury.
I think you need a player that can also play, that also succeeds off the ball. Like, how Kyrie Irving left from being the main ball handler and was able to play off the ball
Yeah.
with Luka more? Like, you need someone that can do both, I think, especially with Cade Cunningham. Like, he does his best work with the ball.
Also, Kyrie Irving Kawhi Leonard has worked with James Harden,
But,
off the ball. But again, this
But
is so
he also
hypothetical.
he's also had the ball in his hands a lot as
Yeah.
well. And James Harden works well off the ball. So I think Kawhi Leonard, to be like extremely successful,
Yeah.
needs the ball in his hands. And with Cade Cunningham,
But I don't know, like I definitely do think like use that Tobias Harris contract, use Jaden Ivey and get someone, but there isn't much like I don't know, man.
using Jaden Ivey is probably the route to go. Using Tobias Harris is probably the route to go.
100%, yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's so like scary to make a trade at this point.
I mean,
especially a big
they
move.
are going to be in the Anthony Davis
Because, like,
sweepstakes.
Yeah, like everything's going so well for you, but you need to make a move. That's the thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's a weird spot for Detroit.
Because Sham said that there's the Raptors, there is which
Raptors,
we'll talk about.
Pistons, Hawks.
Yeah, so
yeah.
interesting.
Anthony Davis is the scariest man to trade for in the planet. So
Yo, like
especially
imagine the Mavs flip Anthony Davis
and
for
then he
that.
starts going off and getting healthy, bro.
Yo,
they're like,
Trey Young finally to the Mavericks.
God, no, man.
Low key, bro, I like that.
No,
Good
you
play.
love Trae Young way too much.
Bro, I love it. An all-white team, bro.
Yeah. Moving on. Who's next?
Moving on to the Golden State Warriors. Is there any value left in Jonathan Kuminga?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you finally be like, yo, Podziemski is not the future of this team.
God.
Like, you're currently
Steph
the
Curry?
8th seed.
Shohei of basketball?
Who? Oh,
Shohei
yeah.
of
Facts.
basketball?
Steph Curry is questionable coming back. He hasn't been there. Hasn't looked great. You've noticed something, that Pat Spencer is that guy, right? Jonathan Kuminga, another DNP versus the Bulls. I wasn't able to watch that game. I'm like, yo, is he inactive? Because Rio doesn't show you sometimes when they're inactive.
DNP coach's decision.
Yeah, so it was that. Horford has sciatica.
Yeah, he's old.
He's old. What do? What's a realistic trade for you guys to do at the deadline? Because there has to be something done.
Yeah. So here's my storyline is obviously the same as it has always been. Why don't you goddamn go for a center? You're 19th in rebounding in the league.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, defense hasn't been an issue. But like, yeah, you need some level of a big man. My answer to you, right, is I'm gonna answer with another question. Why do they keep going after freaking guards and defensive-minded guards? Because, dude, if you give away
like who,
pods,
though? They haven't traded
drafting.
Oh yeah.
Like
Will Richard.
He's
been looking
brought back
sick,
DeAnthony Melton.
Yeah, which
Gary
I mean, I
Payton.
don't mind that
Of course.
Yeah.
These are great players, but DeAnthony Melton's a real player. Gary Payton's a real player. Seth Curry's a real player.
Yeah.
Will Richard's a real player. Pods sometimes real player. Pat Spencer's now a real player. You have all these guards. Steph Curry, obviously. Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
Like, you have all these guards, bro.
I think
you're not gonna find time,
and
they've been sending out Moses Moody. That's who I missed. You're not gonna send out all these players. Like, they've been playing so small, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe trade a couple of them to get a little bit bigger.
I think you trade
for some
Kuminga,
wings.
you trade Pods, you trade Moody, you trade Buddy.
Yeah.
You make 2 big moves.
Yeah.
You try and get a Gafford,
Yeah.
right? I don't know how realistic that is. And you try and inquire about Trey Murphy.
Yeah.
I don't know how realistic that is.
They can go for anyone, just a wing or a center.
Literally, I mean, Sacramento is
Just
someone.
not a guard. Bro.
Sacramento is someone who really, really, really wants Jonathan Kuminga.
When's the last time other than Jimmy Butler, when's the last time the Warriors made a move for anyone other than a guard?
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, like genuinely, like
Literally.
it might be Kevin Durant. Like
Right? Is it?
Quit in post drafting?
Okay, but like
No, I'm
obviously,
not including drafting, bro. Like they don't do anything.
Jonathan Kuminga. Oh, before
Jonathan Kuminga, but that's still
Yeah.
insane, bro.
James Wiseman.
Bro, we're talking about guy like
2020 draft.
Like that's insane that is. They don't make any moves for anyone
Oh.
other than
What's his name? Oh, damn it. Yeah, he's washed.
he's off the team.
Yeah.
Or Hal Horford, technically, finally.
Yeah.
But like they genuinely had
Sucks.
because they lost Looney. Like if they hadn't lost Looney, they were not making a move for it.
So I don't know. Like when you look at this team, and again, the Giannis sweepstakes people are saying, I don't think it's happening. Like you're not going to trade Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Like it is. I am guaranteeing it right now. There's 101% chance that he's not getting traded.
Right.
Because you don't trade Draymond when you have Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to trade Draymond out of the willingness of your thing.
Yeah,
and
like
again,
they didn't trade Clay.
like they didn't exactly. Like he chose to leave.
Yeah.
So again, you have to make a move.
Shout out Clay, bro.
There's so many people out there that are gonna be like trying to get sold. For example,
Right.
like so many teams that are selling. Again, Kings want Kuminga. They're really interested in Kuminga. They've shown interest time and time again for Kuminga. But the question is, what do you
You know, I'm
get
not the
from them?
biggest fan of Jonathan Kuminga, and I think his value is probably
Like, what do you get from them? Because like, literally anything on the Kings is untouchable except Keegan Murray. And again,
And I think he's the untouchable.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying everything's like no one's untouchable.
You mean no one's untouchable?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
But
Russell Westbrook, you don't want. DeMar DeRozan, you don't want. Zach LaVine, again, he's another guard. Dennis Schroeder, you don't want. He didn't work
Sabonis?
last time. No, but he's not gonna like. I don't like the fit. Draymond Green, Sabonis linked together. No.
yeah, they'll rip each other's throats out. But like,
And again, the
it's
contracts
the
would be
only
insane.
one. Yeah. But your whole point is you gotta try to win now. So
Yeah,
who cares
exactly.
about the contracts?
But no, but I'm saying you can't get to that. Sabonis
You
is-
can.
Not really. Without gutting the rod here. Let me try to building that.
Cutting the rod, you have 50 guards, bruh. Just trade a couple of them that make bank. Like
Yeah,
it's
wait.
simple. Like
See, let me build this up right now.
what percentage of what's it called of contracts do your big three, if you want to call it, take up? Like
A lot. 60 million, 55, and 25.
yeah, okay. Jonathan Kuminga makes up like 20.
Here, wait, let's see.
25 though. 23 mil or some shit.
Sabonis' contract is 42. Okay, so I figured out. You have to send out Buddy Hield, Moses Moody, and Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah. Like, that's not ridiculous.
terrible, yeah.
It's not ridiculous. So,
But is a core of Steph Curry.
I think you're cooked no matter what.
Like, I would rather you go after.
At least you try to make
I would rather you go after Gafford and Trey Murphy.
But again, I think the Kings are the one who hold value in Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah.
So, like, you would have to give up a lot less.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Number 11, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
Do you try and get Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yeah.
Even though it will cost you a lot, and like if you are willing to, which young core are you trying to get rid of? Like, is it Amen or is it Sengun?
Yeah.
And are you in the market for a point guard, or has Reed Shepherd been good enough for you?
Sorry, I'm just trying that back. My question for them is doing nothing better than doing something?
That's a good question, yeah.
Because right now, right, every team's like obsessed with looking at trying to upgrade and like all that. Do you really? Because right now they're top 5 in defensive rating and top 5 in offensive rating.
Yeah, they lost to the Mavs.
Great, but like that'll happen. You'll
That's
have that.
crazy.
You'll have that game. The Thunder lost to the Blazers. Like they're one loss, but every single team has those games. I think they're right now a very complete team. I think their defensive identity is working. Reed Shepherd's giving you good minutes.
Yeah, he's been
so you
good
have a
as of late.
traditional point guard if you want to resort to that, or you could do that all tall lineup with like Amen Thompson at point guard. So they have a lot of options. Dorian Finney-Smith's return is looming. Tari Easton hasn't been fully healthy, so he's going to come back. Maybe you treat those as your additions, as your deadline acquisitions. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't think you have to do anything for the Houston Rockets.
I don't love the idea of going for Giannis, because you're going to have to.
Of course not, no.
Like, you're probably going to have to get rid of Amen or Sengun. And, like, all these guys have been working.
Yeah.
And, again, when it comes to the point guard position, what point guard are you willing to go get? Like, I feel like the only point guards that are available right now are, like, bigger contract dudes in LaMelo, Trey, Ja.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so
all guys that you don't.
I think keep it. And, I mean, Kevin Durant's been amazing.
Stand
averaging
put, man.
25-5. Sengun, probably an all-NBA. Actually, that's tough because
He is
Kevin
all
Durant.
NBA. He's all NBA, bro. Sengun 100.
Definitely all-star.
Yeah.
But I guess all-NBA will be, when we get there, it's going to be interesting.
Did Alperen Sengun make the All-Star team last year? He did, right?
Yes, I think so.
He did.
Now he has a bigger things.
Yeah.
Low key, if we have time with the episode, it might be a long one already. I want to kind of go through the All-Stars because different format.
Yeah.
Number 12, Indiana Pacers. A report came out today. They're looking for a future big. Who is that? I feel like Walker Kessler, his name is linked to them. I like that move.
I think that's the perfect move.
That's amazing.
Because mine's, do you risk our tank by trading for a center? Because I think as soon as they trade for a center, they'll be
Jay Huff
significant.
has been amazing.
He's been great, but
averaging more blocks than Miles Turner.
Yes, he's been great, but like I don't know how sustainable it is having Jay Huff.
Do you go back for Miles Turner?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know about that. But what's it called? No, you cannot trade for Miles Turner, bro. That fan base hates him now.
I was trolling.
Like, holy.
No, I do.
I love that.
Like,
Walker Kessler.
I love it too. Again, it's gonna cost a lot, but like, bro, see the thing is with the Pacers, you made it to the finals, and now when Tyrese comes back, you're gonna think, oh, it's like we're gonna be there too. Yeah. Chances are it's not gonna be the same. Like,
I will say, 3-point shooting set big is a big thing for them, but like I think you keep on to Jay Huff, and then you can use Jay Huff minutes for those rotations. Yeah. If you're struggling with the 3-point shot.
I love, bro, Walker Kessler is another big that can be on literally any team.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Pacers should buy, because think about it. Right now, big teams that are looking for bigs are the Celtics and the Pacers. It's literally like, can you grab...
And the Raptors are looking for a backup big.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, when you're looking as a starter big, can you outbid on a Walker Kessler who's been in trade rumors literally every single time?
Right.
You know, I love it for them. They've looked terrible this season, probably on purpose.
It's a little better,
recently, but like again,
it's just because they have Nemhard and Siakam. That's the only reason they look a little better. And Matherin.
And they've been injured for a lot of the season. I mean, they might start resting guys later.
Their injury report is ridiculous.
Yeah, literally.
Like, it's insane.
And I hate those tweets that are like, "Oh wow, they sold their whole soul for one season."
Yeah, and they even win, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Number 13. The Los Angeles Clippers.
The Clippers. I said, how can we salvage this season at the deadline?
What do you do next? And I talked about them getting their pick back.
Yeah.
And I heard about this where someone said, obviously with the apron, the contract, the Thunder and Isaiah Hartenstein, they won't be able to keep him.
Yeah.
Do you try and give Zubac to them?
Right.
You know, you have obviously what's working is amazing. You don't have to really get rid of your core. You have to get rid of like Usman Zhang, Jay Will, and something like that. And do you try and get your pick back? Obviously, this gives them flexibility in the Thunder because you don't have to keep Isaiah Hartenstein. You don't even have to trade him this season. You just let him walk in free agency, and you can stay this dominant. Because I don't know if you know what Zubac's contract is. His contract is literally under $20 million.
Yeah.
So let me get the exact numbers.
That's a ridiculous contract, man.
Bro, like for his value, he is making $19 million per season.
But would the Thunder do that?
That's what I'm saying. It's like
because they're just like, oh, why don't we just keep your pick? And dominate
so it's
the
like
NBA?
again, do you try and even reach out to them?
The fact that they're as good as they are is such a big like thing.
But again, this is more for the future. Like you're thinking more about next season, the season after that. Because
I don't think Sam Presti's one to do that. I think he's like right now. It's about like this team.
I disagree. I feel like he's not about the. I think he always tries and thinks 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, but you don't ruin. He doesn't want to ruin the vibes, man. Like I know it sounds like dumb, but there's such a good like energy going around the team, and like you don't ruin what's working with a championship team. Who's to say you trade for Zubac and maybe everything gets messed up?
How though?
NBA is weird like that, bro. Like sometimes addition by subtraction, it's a real thing.
Literally, all you have to give up is Jay Will, Usman Zhang, and Kenny Hustle.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like none of these guys really play.
Yeah, I mean Jay Will gives them.
Yeah,
minutes.
okay, but like Jay Will or Zubac.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Zubac is off the bench for this season.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Or like you bring Isaiah Hartenstein off the bench, like.
But their logic is just
Like okay, obviously
already
this is some 2K type of stuff, but like you see what I'm trying to say, like
I get it, but the logic is just why not just keep this core, bro?
no, it is, but then
Why not just keep the team?
when Isaiah Hartenstein's contract is done, you get rid of him, so you're not going into the apron. You have Zubac as your center of the future for the next couple of seasons.
Sam Presti's already probably got an idea for that. He believes in Thomas Sorber.
That's the only way to save the Clippers season, bro. Like if you can somehow pull that off.
If you could get your pick back, you
Also, sorry.
You say the NBA.
With Zubac,
right?
You give up another pick in the future.
Dude, I hope you know there's a Cam Bouger is a freaking power forward center.
Yeah.
So if they get that pick, they're top 3 because he might not even go number 1.
Because it's right now it's
him, Darren Peterson, and AJ Devanza. If they get I assume he's probably gonna go 2. Some people have 1 though.
Obviously, this is like I'm saying, is that even possible to do?
Yeah.
Like you give up a future pick to the Thunder. Say, we'll give you Zubac.
Yeah.
I'll give you my 2030 pick.
Yeah.
Top 3 protected.
I don't know, dude. It's
That'd be cool. That's
it's a fantasy.
Because bro, if that can happen, you trade Harden, you trade Kawhi, you trade everyone.
Yeah, as soon as you get your pick back, you
trade
goddamn
everyone,
cut the
you know?
roster for sure. But like, yeah, they just can't because they don't have their pick.
Number 14, the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, sorry. Did you say about? Oh yeah, you did.
So how can they salvage this?
Austin Reeves is an All NBA player. Yes, I said it. And what's his contract extension looking like?
Yeah.
LeBron James obviously broke his 10-point streak, which sucks.
I already spoke about it.
Very sad. What's your storyline for the Lakers?
That 10-point streak. That's what you could say. No, before I say mine, what was your reaction there? You sad, upset, happy?
Like, it sucks that the Raptors lost and the streak lost. Because, again, I'm not a LeBron hater. I am LeBron. I was
what?
Like, I was actually so mad that he passed that ball.
That is crazy.
I was so mad he passed that ball. Especially the fact that it went in. Like, I wanted that game to go into overtime. He gets a point. We have the chance to win.
Of course I wanted it to go into overtime as well. But
What?
Of course I wanted to go overtime as well. But my God, bro. Who gives a shit about the streak? This is the most, like... and I hated... We've already talked about this. Bro, and you're laughing because you eventually recognize how dumb it is, bro.
No, because I heard this rant.
He sacrificed the streak? Sacrificed. For being 4 for 17, he sacrificed the streak. He sacrificed the streak by passing an easy pass to a wide open player who is a shooter in the corner.
What's your storyline for the Lakers?
My storyline for the Lakers is what moves help us upgrade defensively. They're still 21st in the defensive rating in the league.
I genuinely do not know what moves they can make.
Because I don't know if they can make.
Because Aiden's look pretty good this season.
Yeah, you don't move Aiden. Shout out to Aiden. He's improved. He's improved
Yeah.
I
told you.
But still not good
said it.
defensively.
I said it here.
Yeah, but he's still not good
Did
defensively.
you see what he said about
Still has on
you know,
defense.
like
So
this team has been looking for a big that can
All
defend.
right, bro. Like, relax yourself. You've been good offensively. But part of that might just be because he's playing next to Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know what moves you can make, but you do need to improve defensively. Maybe you end up giving more minutes to Jared Vanderbilt.
Genuinely, if you want to revive your career, just go to the LA.
Yeah, because you're playing next to Luka.
Yeah, literally.
Especially as a big. Like,
Yeah.
Jackson Hayes was
Like you
looking like
you
his
see
career was
Lively
dying.
now, bro? Like
Yeah.
respectfully.
Like, Jackson Hayes was looking like his career was dying. Just went to LA and now he's
yeah.
Like,
Well,
you
he
know?
was in LA. Played with Luca.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
he went to LA and then Luka came and now he looks even better. So it's yeah, you need to make a move because you don't need to make. You just need to improve defensively because they're
But,
not a good
yeah.
defensive unit.
And
the
they're
Thunder are
in the
going
market
to-
for Herb Jones.
Yeah, the Thunder are going to be ridiculous, like scoring the ball against you. So you need to find a way to stop it. And again, noticing, shout out Nico Harrison, Luka Doncic is on another team that's like kind of poor defensively.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
But I mean, if he's gonna average a 30-point triple double consistently,
but that's what happened against the Wolves. Like
Yeah.
last year, you didn't have Lucas scoring, obviously. That's why
Yeah.
they got dominated. But like, they just couldn't.
But you
stop
also
Anthony
didn't have a
Edwards.
big. Like I'm gonna give grace last season because you literally made a big deal.
Yeah.
The Mark Williams.
Rudy Gobert had a
that
third, like,
the
20
fact,
25 point
literally,
game, so
the
it's
fact
not
that the
big.
Mark Williams deal broke and now he's like literally hooping and dunking, cannot touch the floor
Yeah, it's rough.
is crazy.
It is a very
Like,
rough.
literally,
I'm sure
Mark-
Charlotte is thanking God.
Mark Williams. No, I mean not really, because they didn't get a first round pick for
But
Mark Williams.
they didn't. What did they
No,
get for
they
him?
got like seconds.
Just seconds.
Yeah, I think so. I'll pull up the
Dang,
trade, but Mark Williams was the reason that
I could have sworn they.
the
got
Mark
him.
Williams is the reason that they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves yesterday, and was a reason as to why Rudy Gobert
Mark
got ejected.
Williams, shout out to him. He's been great.
Yeah.
Like he's been super impressive. But yeah, I don't know. Lakers are because at the end of the day, it's not a good defensive backcourt as well. Reeves and Luca.
Yeah.
Like it's just tough to. But you can't. You justify it because they goddamn dropped 60 points per game for both of them. Like combined, it's insane.
Bro, Austin Reeves has actually been
Austin Reeves
insane.
is ridiculous.
Shout out to my fantasy team, bro.
He's ridiculous, bro. Like,
Here, I'm just trying to pull up here. The next team is the Memphis Grizzlies. I'll let you go first while I figure out what is happening with Mark
So
Williams.
what does a JJJ and a Josh trade look like? Because if they do move them, because that is also a question to
Mine is
have.
the exact same, basically.
Yeah. Like, are you maximizing their value? And we talk about this a lot. Do you think their value will go higher or do you think it will go any lower?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the answer to that question, but I think
Let's play a quick game. Do you know what John Morant is averaging this season, including percentages?
it's not good.
Look, I just want you to guess.
It's like 18 on like 39% shooting.
Yeah, so let me just tell you one thing.
Yeah.
If this man John Morant had the game LeBron had in Toronto, his averages are going up.
Yeah.
Just take that in.
Yeah.
John Morant this season is averaging 18, 7.5 assists on 30.
Well, you say averages. His field goal would go up.
Yeah.
Obviously, his points are going
And
down.
assists will
yeah,
go up too. On 36% shooting and 16% from three.
yeah. Well, you can never shoot from three, but this is insane.
Sorry, I pulled up the Mark Williams deal. The deal was Vasa Micic, Liam McNeely, which was the 29th overall pick.
Shout out.
And
Good
sorry, a
player.
2029 first round pick, least favorable of Cleveland, Utah, and Minnesota.
Yeah, so they got.
I mean,
two
I feel
firsts,
like the Lakers one
technically.
is much better.
Really?
I
What'd they
think so.
get for the
Here,
Lakers?
let's see.
It was Dalton Connect and like a first, I think.
Here, Mark Williams to Lakers.
Like I'm pretty sure because, dude, Liam McNeely's a player at least. They could get a potential another player from the pick next year. Vasily Micic is just filler. So.
I think it's like 30 in 2030.
Oh, the Lakers. Okay, that is a very valuable pick, but I mean, so is
Least favorable of a bunch of
yeah.
teams. Though.
So is a Phoenix Suns pick at the time.
Okay,
like-
so it was Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, a 2030 pick swap, and a the 2031 first round pick unprotected.
Yeah, that 2031 under.
I low-key like this more.
Yeah.
Because that's
But
so down in the
Let's
future.
still, Liam McNeely, not bad.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, going back to the Grizzlies, what were you saying?
Yeah, I would not trade anyone right now because of how low they are.
Yeah, even Jaren. Like, have you watched Memphis games a lot?
Yes.
What's happening with Jaren?
It's just bad.
Is he not getting the ball?
No,
like
that's the issue. He's getting the ball too much, and he can't really create his own shots to the level that he was before.
Yeah, I was gonna say last season he was hooping as
I
the
know.
main option.
But like now because now they don't have a Desmond Bane who needs a little bit more attention.
Yeah,
because Desmond Bane was going off.
Cedric Howard has been amazing.
Cedric Howard's been great, but they're willing to give Cedric Howard that one-on-one because he's a rookie.
Yeah,
Zach Edey's been great. He's the only one who's been better.
He's been looking like
John Moran.
Yeah,
and Jaren Jackson's just like he's been forcing it too much offensively. I want to see what his shooting percentages are.
I got you. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal, 33% from the field.
Yeah,
9% from the free throw line.
He's been getting clamped up. That is just as
Like,
simple
bro,
as that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's sad to see because Jaren was one of my favorite players at one point. Like
He was amazing
defensively. Yeah.
What team could use Jaren? Portland?
You don't trade for him and expect him to be your starting center. That does not work.
Yeah, he's a power forward.
He's a power forward through and through. What teams need a power forward? Maybe Detroit. Maybe
He fits the Detroit thing.
he fits Detroit, defensive minded guy.
But now, if you can, would you rather go Jaren or AD?
At least Jaren's healthy. Like that's the thing.
But like AD
And
was
you-
healthy.
and you're spending
AD
low.
was healthy last season before the deal, before
Yeah.
the trade,
Yeah.
and the season before that.
But you're buying low on Jaren as well.
But you're also buying low on.
I
I think
feel you're giving up way less for Jaren.
I disagree. I feel
Really?
you're giving way less on AD.
The Mavericks cannot afford to sell AD lower.
But I don't think they would try and sell high because he's an injury prone guy. He's old.
No, I don't think teams would buy him high. That's why I don't think AD's being moved. But if you're the Mavericks, you cannot sell him
But
low.
I think the
After
Mavericks.
the whole, there's two things that you need to do to get out of this whole Luka Doncic thing at least unscathed. The first one is firing Nico Harrison. The second one is if you trade AD, you get good value for him.
Yeah, okay, but
And
think
you
about
cannot trade him for low, otherwise the fans will make that narrative.
The Grizzlies
crazy.
would not trade Jaren on a low price. They would rather keep him and sell him next season.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But
they'll end up keeping
I
him.
think if you're trying to go for make a win now move, you're gonna get AD for much less than Jaren.
I don't think they will.
I think so.
If I'm the Mavericks, why am I giving up bro,
Luka Doncic for
right? Like, you know what I mean? It's just you can't because the fan base will hate you even more. Bro.
Yeah.
You can't.
So do you use this?
You finally gotten to a point where the fan base is cool with you. Like you can't make another move that pisses them off. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I would do.
Yeah, Grizzlies are currently 9th with the losing record.
Yeah, they ain't making no
I don't know.
playoffs.
Okay, John Moran's probably getting back soon. Number 16, the Miami Heat. Is this start to the
Shout
season
out, bro.
fake? Norman Powell's an all-star.
Yeah. Mine is, what does Miami's defense look like without Davion Mitchell in the starting lineup? Now, here's the thing. This is I noticed this recently. They started making lineups with Norman Powell at small forward.
Yeah, where they started Davion, Tyler Hero, and then Norman Powell.
Yeah. And
Which was kind of interesting. I low-key
yeah.
thought,
And then they go Wiggins and Bat.
yeah.
And right now, they have the 6th best defensive rating in the entire league. But they barely played any games with their full roster.
Exactly.
So I feel like eventually they do move Khalil Ware into the starting lineup, go double big, or especially matchup wise for some people.
I really like how the way
you
Khalil Ware
move
was
Khalil
playing.
Ware into center, Bam power forward because he can shoot now. Wiggins small forward, and then you got Hero Norm.
Yeah,
But
I like
That
That
defensive
defense is-
backcourt
yeah.
is really bad, and then you would probably have to close out games with that small
Yeah.
with that small lineup. So how sustainable is that? Because Davion Mitchell's a baller, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
he's
Raptors
sick,
are upset
yeah.
about giving him up.
But Jamal Shed was just.
I love
his
Jamal
game
Shed.
was-
I think he could be as good as Davion Mitchell, but it's just it's painful to see him play as good as he is for Miami.
Yeah.
He is a very heat culture player, though.
He
You know,
is.
If you want a player that.
Did you see the
embodies
Norman
it.
Powell clip where he's like.
Yeah, heat culture's different. You
No,
have to get
being
your
in shape.
conditioning up. Yeah.
You saw that, right?
Yeah,
About
yeah, for
Clippers?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
Nice
if
one.
I don't know if the Miami Heat should make a trade. Try maybe trade Tyler Hero. See what happens.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you can get Giannis, then maybe. Moving on to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of talked about this. What happens with Giannis? And,
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you trade Giannis, do you sell on everything? And I guess that biggest thing.
Yeah, I mean,
is,
shocker. Mine's does the Giannis deal happen?
Yeah, literally. And do you try and sell everyone else, get rid of Miles Turner, get some assets?
Okay, straight up, say it right now. Does he get traded, and where does he go? If you had to put money on it,
I don't
and then okay, where does he get traded? If you had to put money on it, where would he go? And if you were a fan of basketball, where would you send him? Because my answer is very different for those two.
I don't think he gets traded.
You don't think he gets traded?
I don't think so. I feel like it's like one of those all talk situations.
Yeah.
But if he gets traded, I don't like the thing of like send me to the Knicks or that's it. You know, the Hawks would be cool. But see, it's tough because like there is bias no matter what team it is. Because like I love him on the Raptors. I feel like he'd fit on the Raptors, but that's not happening. If the Hawks get him, then it's like okay, crap. You know, it's like from a perspective team wise, I don't want him to go OKC or Spurs. Like I don't want them to build those super teams. I genuinely don't know. What's your answer?
My answer, I think he's gonna go to the Knicks.
Yeah.
What I would want, I think him on the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah,
is
Loki.
freaking weird.
Yeah.
Like so good.
One thing I want to say, I don't know where I heard this, and I fully agree with it. Giannis does not want to go somewhere, and this is why I don't think he would want to go to Thunder. He doesn't want to go somewhere where he's not that guy. Like obviously in Milwaukee, that's his home. They
I
treat
don't
him.
think the Thunder thing's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't like the picks and stuff. But again, they already have an MVP caliber in SGA. He's not a type of guy who's just gonna join. Like I think he wants to be a reason they win a championship.
Sure.
The Hawks, that's possible.
Yeah,
But genuinely, like I don't see him. I don't know if this is biasy, but I don't see him coming to the Raptors as a full on.
Can I throw a team out there
What?
that like I don't feel like has been talked about? The Cleveland Cavaliers.
I was thinking about that earlier.
Imagine
I don't know.
you give up Evan Mobley.
Central Division rivals.
They don't have that.
Evan
many
Mobley,
rivals,
They would not do that.
The
Evan
Cavs wouldn't, but like,
Yeah, but like that's not realistic.
man, it's Giannis, bro. Like I don't think like it's Giannis. If you don't believe in Evan Mobley's offensive jump,
If you're the-
which I don't obviously, but if you don't believe in his offensive jump, why don't you do that?
Yeah, that'd be cool. If you're the Hawks and they'd only want Jalen Johnson, are you doing it?
No.
Really? Well, why don't you do it?
No, bro.
Why?
Nah,
It's Giannis.
bro, nah.
There you go. That's the same thing with Evan.
No,
Mobley.
but it's way different. Jalen
Not
Brunson's
really.
playing 10 million times better than Evan Mobley. And you've seen his offensive jump. Evan Mobley's 18-8, man. Like, he hasn't ever... they keep talking about his potential offensive jump,
And his defense is
Like,
insane, but like Giannis is defensively insane too.
bro, it's like talking about like if Andre Drummond got a 3, which I mean, you know, he's shooting 40% plus on the season, so...
How many attempts?
I like 2. But hey, 40% is 40%, but...
Do you think Giannis or the Raptors is like doable?
No.
Like, what would you have to give up?
You'd have
Like-
to give up a lot. It would be the OG Anunoby deal.
Would you give up
RJ
Scottie
and
Barnes?
quickly. No, you can't.
Really?
You've
Like
gotta-
put like the fandom aside for a sec.
it ruins
Scottie.
it ruins the whole
Yeah.
like makeup of the team. He's
They-
your leader, bro.
They wouldn't want Ingram.
and the whole point is to pair him with Scotty.
You'd give up like Jacoby. You would give up CMB. Like, how much are you willing to give up for Giannis?
Jakob Pertl, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel quickly.
Three
Brandon.
rotational players.
No. I'm just naming the players
okay,
that
okay.
are available.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram, everyone except Scotty Barnes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's not.
I feel like Giannis is the type of guy that like love the whole country behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, and there's a great Greek culture in Toronto. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of great Greek people. And like I think this is the reason why we're interested in AD because they don't really want to go for a guy
Giannis?
like Giannis.
Yeah.
It's too expensive for them.
Bro, I love AD. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I really want. I think we're gonna get there soon. Minnesota Timberwolves. Do you sell high on Randall? There's a report that came out that said they may want to sell on Randall for the right package.
Yeah.
And if he's traded, and do you go get a point guard? If so, what point guard do you go get?
All right. The point
They're
guard.
the point
Oh,
guard-
that's their team that could use a point guard.
But there's none. Like you're not.
Even though Garland. The rumor we were talking about?
Yeah, but you'd have to probably give up, what's his name? Jaden McDaniels. And I don't think you're doing that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like.
How much is Jaden McDaniels making?
Like, I think 20 something.
Yeah. My whole thing is, when do you end the Chris Finch era? Because they've had some bad losses recently.
He has, but also it's like.
There's Mike Malone right there, bro. But there's Mike Malone, right? We just we traded we fired Dwayne Casey after our one season, like Coach of the Year season.
I think maybe after this season.
Yeah, you don't look at past successes for your like. The only success that matters is lifting that Larry O.B. and potentially now the Thunder here making the NBA Finals. So you know those are the only successes to me. But
I've been trying to figure out what point guard they could go for, but there isn't really anyone. Low key.
It's Garland, bro.
Yeah, but I don't see that happening. New Orleans Pelicans. We've talked about this many times. They're cursed. But do you trade the core? That's the big question. Do you trade Herb, Trey, Zion, and just make your core Fears and Queen?
I said the Pelicans need to call up Atlanta and try with any means possible to get their pick back. Obviously, without trading Derek Queen, or they need to win desperately. Like it's just simple as that. They need a win, bro. They cannot afford. Just for the fan base, they've already started to give up on them. They cannot afford to get that first overall pick.
Do you see that arena, bro?
Yeah, it's sad.
Bro,
it's sad.
Like,
just because I look back at when AD was there, I was like, bro, they had one of the best playoff atmospheres. Literally, bro. It's so lit in New Orleans during playoff time.
I'm happy
2 years ago, bro, when they played the Thunder, that arena was popping.
I'm happy they fired their coach though, because
Willie Green was terrible.
Yeah, because like starting Derek Queen, that was a whole weird situation.
But the funny thing is, like, their interim coach is one of my least favorites as well. James Borrego. Yeah, he was horrible for Charlotte. Like that man's terrible as well. They need to get Mike Malone's right there, bro. Like,
yeah, but I don't think Mike Malone's joining.
Oh, of course not. But like, I'm just saying, you at least try some type of assistant. Like,
it's okay. The Pelicans aren't going to be in New Orleans for that much longer.
True. Vegas Pelicans.
Literally, bro.
They definitely changed the name though.
New York Knicks. Is your current team good enough to win the East? And do you need to make a Giannis move? They have said that they don't really want to pursue Giannis and they don't give up too much.
Mine's similar, but like it's kind of like an option. I feel like they'll do one or the other. Do you go after Giannis, or do you have enough depth to take out the Thunder? And if you don't, like, do you make a move to get more depth?
I think that would be it, because I think with Giannis, you either have to give. I mean, if it's only Cat, that's like I like that.
So you're getting your team,
right? But like, if you have to give up OG and Mikal, but like a top three of this kind of. But like again, we've seen it time and time again. You need depth to win games. You know, the Thunder
especially
they have depth
against the Thunder.
Yeah,
bro.
So it's like.
That's why that makes them so dangerous. That's what makes
them
the
Thunder
dangerous.
are making to the finals.
Yeah, like you're gonna see them in the finals.
No, they're not.
They're not.
No.
Who's making it?
Don't worry about it. You'll see.
Okay.
The Thunder are not winning the championship. You heard it here.
Okay, bro. Enjoy your like hot takes, man.
Trust. I said about the Nets when they traded for Harden. I was correct.
Yeah, because everybody got injured and everyone died.
I predict the future.
Yeah, so there's gonna be injuries.
So what do you think the Knicks should do?
I think they do the depth thing. I don't know. It's because, dude, you don't win. You're not being the Thunder, honestly. Even if you go for depth.
Yeah.
I think you go Giannis. You have to.
I mean, if you can get Giannis and all it'll cost you is Cat and picks.
Yeah.
You know, do it. But how many picks do you have?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. 21 Oklahoma City Thunder. We just talked about them. Are they the best team in the Are they the best team in NBA history?
Yeah, it's the greatest team of all time.
Bro, it's crazy how they just find rookie scale contracts and just AJ Mitchell has been insane. Casey Wallace shown signs sometimes. Like they just find things. You have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out of the game. He's
because
not
they've
playing.
Been injured, bro.
Literally, bro. And you have Brandon Carlson, yeah,
Raptor legend,
going crazy.
Yeah,
like. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Raptor legend, bro. Shout out. I always believed in him.
So,
I like, bro. I just get something new from a new guy every single time. If someone's having an off night, bro, someone else steps up.
Have you seen that they haven't had their starting lineup play a single game together yet?
Yeah, and like, bro, it's like literally like someone steps up every time.
Every game.
Like Jay Will. Finally, they didn't have like a center because I think iHeart was out.
Yeah.
So at that point, they had no centers that were good. and then Brandon Carlson comes in and plays well. It's nuts.
Bro,
Like it's crazy to me that literally every single person.
They're gonna have two NBA players. Like Chet's gonna be. Chet's been amazing.
They're probably gonna have 3. Oh, and Jay was
the
the. That's so dumb.
Bro, it's crazy. It's like they're genuinely gonna win 70 games.
They need to lower it to 50.
No, that's crazy though. I don't know.
I think 50 is a good enough sample size to show that you were a great player.
We can see how many people missed, and then we can have that conversation.
Just do it based off that, bro.
Yeah.
There's too many players. Bro, Wemby should have a decoy by now.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
but
the fact that I'm already seeing players be ineligible is bad.
Like
That's
LeBron's gonna be ineligible.
It's already quick. It's way too quick. Like
LeBron, J-Dub, Giannis maybe.
Yeah.
Wemby maybe.
Franz, if he
Steph,
gets another
maybe.
injury, he'll be cooked. It's way too many players that
like Steph can only miss 8 more games for the rest of the season. It's crazy.
There's too many players that deserve an All NBA spot that'll be ineligible.
Orlando Magic. Should you break up Franz and Paolo and when? And then their injury luck has been terrible. Yeah. That's my storyline.
Mine's more so injury luck. Can they have a healthy team come playoffs?
Yeah.
Like
Bane's finally figuring it out.
Finally.
Even though he's only making
this
1.6.
is no, but this is the fit that like I was thinking. Just adding more spacing, he opens up the floor for Franz a lot more. Opens up the floor for Paolo a lot more. But like I swear to God, we've never seen that they play together.
Literally, bro.
Someone's always injured.
Yeah.
Like, Franz escaped a scary injury. Everyone was talking about season-ending injury.
Yeah, versus the Knicks.
And it ended up being dude was holding his knee
and its ankle,
and it ends up being a high ankle sprain. I saw a joke. It was kind of funny. It was like it's the highest ankle sprain ever, bro. Like it went all the way up to.
Sorry about that game. I don't think I've ever seen a moment as funny as I saw in that game.
Oh my goodness,
bro. Desmond Bain gets the ball. He's fully inbounds.
Yeah.
And he just chucks in that thing like he's playing dodgeball, bro.
Bro, it was so funny. Because, like, bro, the thing that made it funny, because I've seen that play before with teams like, I just throw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they hit hard. He could have ran down the court.
Bro, get the rebound, run to
it. Out of bounds. He grabbed it.
No, but it wasn't even that. He winded up and threw it with one hand.
Like a dodgeball, bro. It shit was so funny. And OG's reaction was even funny because, like, yo, what the hell, bro? I had the weakest push ever.
Yeah.
Like, it was so jokes. And then they were like joking about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, that was crazy.
Funniest. That's gonna be one of.
And then he gets reviewed for like.
Yeah, and he gets fined. Like, bro, it's just
that's jokes.
An absolute comedy.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people want the duo to break up, and I compare it to the Jays duo, like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, when they wanted them to break up.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. I like
so.
They've worked together in the past.
Exactly. I think we just need to have to see them healthy.
Exactly.
Maybe use that Jonathan Isaac contract again. Maybe upgrade the big.
They got a bunch of contracts that could be combined to get him.
Vucevic back in Orlando.
Maybe
back in Florida.
That's another thing they need a big man because Angel Reese's boyfriend ain't gonna cut it. Like honestly, I don't know about all that. He's all right, but
he's like mid.
He's probably the most mid player in the NBA.
Philadelphia 76ers.
I said, can Embiid ever get back to old form? And do you
mine
consider
was
moving from him if not?
Yeah, mine is there a new era in Philly? What happens with Embiid?
Oh, it's Maxi's team.
Yeah.
That more.
No, but when I mean era, I mean like get rid of the young, old cats. You know,
now
Maxey is like a top 15 player.
Bro, Maxey,
he's insane.
Borderline top 10.
Yeah, he's
like,
insane.
He's ridiculous, and defensively he's improved so much.
VJ has looked good.
Yeah,
he's looked
on and off, but he's a rookie.
Exactly. Yeah, like that first month of the season was insane.
Yeah.
So it's like, what happens with Embiid? Because I feel like bro's just in and out.
I think they have one of the best guard rotations in ball.
Yeah, Jared McCain, Quentin Grimes,
Tyrese Maxey, and then VJ is the shooting guard sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think they have one of the best shooting guard rotations in all of basketball.
And Jared McCain hasn't been able to figure it out yet.
Yeah,
but
he'll be fine. He's had a couple games here and there. So, like,
it's good.
This is more so like his rookie
But I don't
or
think...
a continuation of his
I don't think you can trade Embiid.
Embiid?
Like...
no one's going to go for him. Yeah, that's the thing. But, like, I'm just like... You definitely
it sucks to see. Like, yeah.
You definitely explore it.
Do you see, like... What do you think of them getting rid of Paul George and attaching a contract to it, get rid of it?
You're in a pick?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's like the Pat Will stuff. But, like, I'm more, like, believing in Paul George than Pat Will.
Yeah. Like, go for Zach. No, you can't even go for Zach.
Nah, bro.
Go for, I don't know.
There's no one.
Where are we? Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
How are they this good? Like, genuinely. You cannot tell
I
me.
predicted it.
Bro, you traded Kevin Durant and you are better.
Addition by subtraction.
Dylan Brooks
I told you,
has been
bro.
amazing.
Oh, and I am literally standing on this right now. Day one Dylan Brooks fan,
You
by
are,
the way.
yeah.
Day one Dylan Brooks fan. This man has been ridiculous.
Dylan Brooks is one of those players where you love him on your team, hate him when he's on your team.
Exactly. And that's
You know?
why I said, I'd not let this LeBron James BS cloud my judgment. I liked him because he was he was going against LeBron James.
Yeah, because you hate LeBron James.
Obviously. But my whole point is they were shipping him to the Shanghai Sharks after having an all-defensive season, and mans like you were agreeing with them. And that's what pissed me off so much.
I don't think I said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't think so.
You clouded your judgment because of the whole LeBron.
No,
he's terrible.
no,
He's
no,
terrible,
no,
bro.
no.
He's terrible.
No.
He should be. They need to move on from him because
No,
he embarrassed
Who?
them. You said this.
Who? The Grizzlies?
Dylan
When he was on the
Brooks.
Grizzlies or on
Yeah.
the Rockets?
Well, no, the Grizzlies. Rockets. I'm
okay.
not saying something different. I'm talking about the Grizzlies, bro. Purely. Because everyone was just talking about, you move on to him. Shanghai Sharks, bro. He's terrible. He sucks. After having an all-defensive year. And they come out and they're like,
Did you hear what?
by no means are we bringing him
Yeah.
back an all-defensive caliber player.
Did you hear what Austin Rivers had to say about Dylan Brooks yesterday?
No.
He said when the ball is not in his hands, it's like considered a bad shot. Wait, I'm saying.
Sorry, brain fart. I like something got cut in my throat as well. Bro, what's it called? Like, it's ridiculous. He is their offense right now without Devin Booker.
Yeah,
Or
literally.
without Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
Like, he's gotten to his shot at an elite pace. And by the way, Colin Gillespie is a
he's
freaking dog.
Dog, bro.
Like,
He's
he
insane.
is a dog.
Everyone in that team,
Jordan
bro.
Goodwin is a dog.
Bro.
Mark Williams is a dog.
Bouye, bro.
Huh?
Bouye.
I don't know anything about him. I can't lie. But what's it called? They have dogs on that team. And like, I don't want to miss anyone. Grayson Allen's giving Royce O'Neal, dog. Ryan Dunn, dog. Like, they got some proper players. And then you got the Kamal Malawatch development. Rasheer Fleming's developing. Jalen Green's always looming the
Yeah,
return.
facts.
Devin Booker hasn't even played a couple of
They haven't
times.
played a game with their whole team.
Dude, like, they got a squad.
Yeah.
And I said this before. Addition by subtraction. Bradley Beal was a cancer for that team.
Literally.
Kevin Durant, they were good with him, but they could
didn't
they,
work
they
out.
could move on from him
Yeah.
and reset. This
Crazy,
team
bro.
is, and then Devin Booker, it is his team. He's an All NBA player
Literally.
when healthy, and I knew he would carry this team.
Yeah.
Man. And like I knew that having
They
Dylan Brooks,
genuinely might make a play-in spot. Which is crazy.
Dylan Brooks, they might make a playoff spot, bro.
Yeah.
That's my new hot take. They're gonna be in playoffs. Dylan Brooks is a culture shifter, bro. He did it in Memphis, did it in Houston, and now he's doing it in Phoenix. One of the most impactful players in the entire league. And you know what I love about him? He does not treat LeBron James or anybody, not just LeBron James, anybody like his friend because he's competing against him. And that's how basketball should be. You can be cordial and respectful after the game. But during the game, why is Draymond Green going, hey, LeBron, how you doing, man? Dapping him up and stuff. Like, bro, these are your opponents. You're supposed to treat them like this. You're not supposed to treat him like he's the greatest of all time and a legend, bro. You're supposed to try and instill some sort of fear on him. Like, I hate the Dylan Brooks discord from the past. I'm glad he's getting his flowers now. Shout out to him.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Number 25, Portland Trailblazers. I kind of spoke about this earlier. Yeah. Denny is emerging as a superstar. He's averaging. Let me pull up his stats. Like the free throw drawing has been crazy as well, bro. Yeah. Like the memes about it has been crazy. But kind of what I was saying is like, do you buy in a star because all these contracts are low?
Yeah.
26 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 38 from 3, 48 from the field. Yeah. So do you buy on them or like do you buy and while you have your two best players on small contracts or what's your question?
Mine is which one of their young centers has to go? Because they have a couple of them. It is between Donovan Clingan, Young Hansen, and Rob Williams. So which one of the three?
Yeah.
Like
I think you use Rob and you use Grant to ship out them and get up someone.
Okay, but what if another team is really interested in Young Hansen and you want to like to get some sort of value on because now you don't believe in him.
No, I don't think so. It's too young. It's too early to be like, I don't believe in him.
His offensive process is really bad.
I know, but like, I don't think Rob Williams, you look at him part of your future.
Why not?
I think
they look really good with Rob Williams on them.
I don't.
That's my point.
I feel like Rob Williams
because we're forgetting how good Rob Williams is when healthy. He was the starting center on a finals team.
Yeah.
Like when healthy, he's a great player. He just hasn't been healthy. And like this season, he's finally getting
depending on what if you can use Young Hansen to get like a crazy player, like if you can use Young Hansen, your Bucks first round picks, Jeremy Grant to get Giannis, like sure then, but it depends on the deal.
I've never been the biggest fan of Young Hansen. I had him as a second round rookie, but like I'm watching him in the NBA. Obviously he's young, he can still develop, but like it's just the process. I don't think it'll ever be good, you know what I mean? Because there's some sort of fundamentals that can't be taught, you know. So that's it.
Okay, the next team is the Sacramento Kings.
Okay,
what's yours liking?
I said, what is our direction? Are we buyers or sellers at the deadline?
Bro, absolutely sellers.
Because the way...
Wait, let me tell you mine. Do you have any value in the players you want to sell? And what's the Kuminga package looking like?
Because the way they're talking, it makes me think that they're going to goddamn trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Are you going based on the GM's quote?
Yes. Because, like, bro, it's just...
What do you say?
But also in the past couple of years, and they've proven that they're trying to add somehow. Like, even when they had a player who wanted to leave in De'Aaron Fox... They somehow like ended up kind of being a buyer by getting Zach LaVine. Like it was weird. Yeah. They got no value out of De'Aaron Fox. DeMar DeRozan has no value. Zach LaVine has minimal value. The only guy that has any sort of value is Domantas Sabonis, in my opinion.
Not really. I disagree.
You don't think he has any value?
Let me tell you. Okay.
How many picks can you get from Domantas?
No, one second. I want to go player by player, and we're going to see what team they can fit on.
Yeah.
Sabonis. What team could he possibly go
I'm not talking from a fit perspective.
No, but I am. Okay, but when you come to value, you have to look at a team that would want him. Yeah, that's the only way.
No, but I think sometimes teams just look towards
star players.
Like exactly.
Okay, but what teams do you think could look forward to good players?
Like any team that needs a center. Genuinely, maybe Bobby Webster decides. Yo, rebounding's been an issue.
He's on Marc Gasol.
No, not even just get him on the team for rebounding.
Yeah.
Defense, he's a mid to trash defender. But
Lakers, no. Nuggets, no. Rockets, no.
I don't let them at least two.
I'm not saying from the value perspective. I just don't see a team wanting to pursue.
That's different. You know? That's way different. But
that's what I'm saying. Like
you explore
the
a trade, you don't
aren't
force
doing it. The Pelicans aren't. The Pacers back.
But maybe the Pacers
are
there's no centers available.
Bucks, no. Hawks, no. Cavs, no. Philly,
maybe.
Unless you can get rid of PG. Heat, no. Magic,
maybe.
But I.
What do you mean? But I
don't see it though. But
they might. You can't say for certain they don't want him. You're not the GM.
No, I know, but I'm saying I just don't see the fit as.
If you could say different. If you were these teams GMs, but you can't say that.
Okay, that's
he has no value because think he's.
I mean, from the value perspective. For example, Keegan Murray, the type of play style. There's teams that would want him. Yeah. I just don't see Sabonis as the type of player that teams would really want him.
Why not?
I just don't think he is.
I don't think he's. But you think LaMelo Ball is gonna be traded?
I feel like he has a bigger chance of getting more value than Sabonis.
But you're saying play style. Why would a team want a player like Domantas Sabonis? Why would I, as a GM, want to trade?
He's young.
So many just because he's young.
Yeah, and he's like.
How old's Sabonis?
I think
he's 30 yet.
Yeah, I think so.
No way.
Sabonis age. He's 29.
Yeah, damn, that's kind of wild.
Low-key, maybe back to Indiana would be sick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually.
Okay.
You said that went way over my head. I didn't even.
DeMar DeRozan. Which team would want DeMar?
Now that's a player that has no value because no team wants him and he's not very good.
I think saying Sabonis had no value was out of context. I meant I just don't see them.
You don't think a team would want him?
Yeah,
that's way different to no value.
DeMar
if he gets traded, if a team goes after him, they're gonna have to give up at least 1 or 2 picks.
Yeah, DeMar, Philly instead of PG.
Bro, he fits nowhere, man. He's not a playoff rise. They will not be able to get anything out of him.
Knicks, no. Pistons, possibly.
Maybe, but
Like
again,
if
it's
you're
another
desperate.
player that'll need the ball in his hands. And
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine's.
I think but I think the
Because-
contract makes it hard.
And the fact that he's has his reputation as a bad defender this season.
Yeah.
Is that one Kings fan? What's your reaction to that?
I don't know. Like it's tough. Like at the end of the day, he's he's literally just saying like, "Yo, play better defense. Like you guys are ass.
Yeah.
Play some defense." You know. So it's like
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
warranted.
Yeah.
I think we need to give more leeway to the fans to speak their mind.
I think it's especially because he wasn't really heckling them. or,
Yeah,
like, saying-
you're just saying, like, bro, if I'm a player, right, and I like fuck up, I want the fans to like start to like heckle me and tell me that I'm doing bad. I want them to. I should be doing it to myself. Like, does Zach LaVine not realize he's playing bad defense
Yeah,
or something? Like, you should only
Will
be
probably
hurt by it.
knows that this team is a lost
Yeah,
cause.
yeah, well, maybe. I've already said. I used to say I feel bad for Zach LaVine, but maybe I'm starting to think maybe he's like the curse.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, listen, bro. He left Minnesota.
I
They
think we had
finally
this
turned
conversation.
stuff around. Left Chicago. They had a good start to the season this year. Is in Sacramento, and they're terrible.
Okay, good start to the season for like 8 games. And
Well,
then-
yeah, but like this quote made more sense like a couple weeks ago when I thought of it. But like, it's Chicago, man. What do you want them to do? They're terrible. So like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Kings they had that one good season and they sold their next 16 years for that one season.
yeah.
San Antonio Spurs. What
Yeah.
are you willing to give up for Giannis? This
Sorry.
has been a debate that I really think. I don't know if it's going to happen. They've been amazing. Dylan Harper came back, dropped 22 points yesterday. What are you willing to give up for Giannis?
For the Spurs, that kind of ties into mine. I said,
What's
is
your-
Dylan Harper untouchable in Giannis
Yeah.
talks?
It,
Yes.
I think. Okay, so then it's Stephon Castle, or are you giving none? Because I don't think you can get it done with none.
Dude, I don't know why they traded for De'Aaron Fox, man. Get him off the team. But like, you know what I mean? But because he's good player, he's a great player.
Imagine,
He's
bro.
good. But like, bro, wouldn't you so much rather have Dylan Harper
And
as your lead
Stephon
point guard?
Castle?
And Stephon Castle
As your guards.
as your guard pairing? Like, I don't know if I'm crazy, but for the future, that sounds way more nice than De'Aaron Fox. And
Maybe
Stephon.
for like in a couple of years.
Yeah. Like, bro, Dylan Harper is so freaking good, bro. I'm one of his biggest fans.
Yeah.
Like, De'Aaron Fox, he's a great player, but I like that outlook a lot more than with De'Aaron Fox, in my opinion.
So what are you willing to give up for Giannis?
De'Aaron Fox, it would probably have to be like another young player.
Okay, but like
Carter Bryant. would
they
have to be there.
want
Which
either
kinda
Dylan
sucks,
they want
but-
either Dylan Harper or Stephon Castle.
Okay, then I'd give up Stephon Castle.
Stephon Castle.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you giving up Castle, Vassell,
Carter Bryant,
Carter Bryant,
the young,
and then
that
pick?
would suck, bro. Giving up Carter Bryant, I think he's gonna be so good. Yeah.
Because I think the Bucks only do that if they want either Harper or Castle.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, fair
Castle's
enough.
great,
It's
but
goddamn
like,
Giannis. Castle's amazing. It sucks that he'd have to go, but like you got to do what you got to do for Giannis.
yeah.
Like, and Dylan Harper, your only worry there is Dylan Harper at shooting guard. Like, how does he play? There?
Yeah.
I think he.
But right
got
now,
that
I mean, with
figured
Fox,
out.
he'd be a shooting guard as well.
Literally. So.
Toronto Raptors.
My Raptors.
Do you buy this deadline?
I said, how do you find consistency on the offensive end? Because it started off right this season, our offense clicking on all fronts,
Defense.
and our defense was goddamn terrible. We're giving up like 130 plus points every single night. Then the defense locked in. The offense was still good, and we went on our streak.
Yeah.
Now the offensive process looks freaking horrible because teams are starting to realize, and part of it is because RJ Barrett's
Yeah, I was
out,
gonna say.
but teams are starting to realize that when we are not playing our pace of basketball, nice one, and we set up our like half court offense, we struggle to get into our actions. With Brandon Ingram, we take up like this is the one thing they do that pisses me off the most.
Like
They'll
20
take up like 18 seconds or
Of the
20
shot clock.
seconds off of the shot clock, and Brandon Ingram will have like 4 seconds to make one move and take the
Yeah.
It's
Especially down the stretch.
especially, yeah, exactly. And like, it's the process offensively has been really bad as of late. It's because RJ Barrett's not there. His cutting ability really helps us. Him being out there alleviates a lot of pressure off of Scotty and especially Ingram because he's been turning the ball over
And
at a way higher clip without RJ.
RJ's been much better than I expected him to be. Like, obviously, last season he was going
Defensively,
crazy.
he's improved. Still not a good defender.
I'm saying offensively. I didn't expect that
offensively?
from him. Like
He's bought into being to playing more off the ball.
Yeah, I think the stat that blew my mind is without RJ, we're the best defensive team in the league.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Without RJ?
Yeah. Like, that was like to see them over the Thunder, bro.
It's because he is a defensive liability at the end of the day. And then you replace him with a Jacoby Wall too.
That's why Derek White would be amazing, bro.
You know, exactly. So that's the logic. But
Trey Murphy?
Offensively, yeah. Oh, of course. Any 3-and-D player to replace RJ Barrett would be a great move. I do feel like, though, we need him for sure. Just because of our offense is kind of like, I compared it to the Buffalo Bills in one of the episodes where it's like everybody eats offense. What the Bills did a couple years ago, right? They had Stephon Diggs, who was one of the best wide receivers in the league. They ended up trading him. Everyone thought he was going to fall off. The Bills were going to fall off because they didn't have a number one wide receiver. But then that following season,
by subtraction,
all their wide receivers started having like career years. Their tight ends got involved, and everybody's numbers were really good instead of one elite wide receiver. Yeah. Similar to us, where quickly one night it might be Quickly and Ingram, one night it might be Barrett and Barnes, one night it might be Barnes and Quickly. Like, everybody eats, and not having RJ Barrett kind of takes away from that because a lot more attention is going towards Ingram, and you're expecting a guy like Jacoby Walter, Grady Dick, Jamal Shedd, Sandro to be that fourth guy in that offense instead of their offense just being an added bonus. You know what I mean? Whereas when RJ Barrett's out, they're expected to do that. So I think that's been the biggest issue, offensive consistency. Hopefully they can figure it out. We might not have him out quickly tonight. God help us. Because that means even more pressure on Ingram and Barnes. Yeah. So it'll be tough.
It's a cup game, bro.
It is a cup game.
Which we'll talk to at the end of the episode. Yeah. Two more teams left. Utah Jazz. My question is, will they actually make a trade and trade Laurie or Kessler?
Yeah. God, wait. Do I even have the Jazz? I skipped the Jazz. What's it called? I'll just get it off the top of my head. How much value can you get for Lauri Markkanen? Yeah.
And another thing is, are you going to give a lottery pick to the Thunder?
Right.
Because the Thunder own their pick, top 8 protected.
Right. You know who needs to goddamn go? Cody Williams is the worst player I've seen in my life, bro. Right. Like, genuinely, he is so bad.
Keontae George has been killing it.
Keontae George is the... All right, hey. My boys, they're finally blossoming. Khalil Ware, Keontae George, just Cam Whitmore is making me sad, man. He's out there.
I didn't see what happened, but something happened with what did he say?
He basically saying like, they need to play a certain way. Essentially, like saying he's not playing like hustle down defense, low effort, low motor.
Send him to Brooklyn, bro.
Not good. Yeah, Brooklyn, you have the free will to do whatever you want, man. I'd send him there, but. It is what it is. I'm sad because I do think Cam Whitmore could be such a good player, bro. I do.
And he was a steal of the draft, right?
He was a steal of the draft. I was like, bro, he's gonna be insane, and then he hasn't been insane. It's sad to see.
Spock's talking about Cam Whitmore, the Washington Wizards.
Hopefully, I didn't skip a Wizard. I skipped all the trash teams.
Who's actually part of the year on core? Like, obviously, Alexander Sarr has had an amazing season.
Yeah.
It's like, who else?
Keyshawn George, but like he's slowed down a
Bilal
ton.
Koulibaly's been bad.
He sucks.
So I don't know.
Bob Carrington's fallen off a cliff. Will Riley's shown good minutes.
Yeah.
Mine was what value can you get for CJ and Chris?
I don't think there's any.
Can you get any?
Nothing. They're gonna keep on your. They're on your
team.
Seconds.
You know.
Low key though, imagine like trading one of those to Philly for Paul George and getting a pick in return because their contract expires.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah, why not?
That would be cool. Like, they should look to, like, take contracts.
That's what they did that's how they got Chris Middleton. Yeah. Well, they gave up Kyle Kuzma, but,
And they got a pick in it.
No way. That's still crazy to me, bro. Like, they gave him a first-round pick.
But I don't know if you saw.
And you were trying to hype that deal up,
but my reason was because they saved a lot of money in the long term. But now they might lose Giannis.
Yeah. So... They trade away Giannis.
I'm sure Giannis wanted that deal.
Yeah, Chris is literally Giannis' boy,
bro. Giannis
Kyle
Kuzma
Kuzma sucks.
I know he's
He probably wants to hate his life. He probably hates his life right now.
Bro,
like,
why did he go bald?
Kuzma?
Like-
He thought he was getting aura.
Bro, it looks ugly. Bro, like try to be Michael Schofield with.
Before we wrap up the episode, I realized we didn't talk about. Oh wait, are we missing anyone?
No, that's
it, right? I realized we didn't talk about something that happened recently.
What?
Let's get your reaction to Chris Paul.
Yeah,
being
that was
dirty.
crazy, bro. Listen, I will say, the Clippers are terrible. Firstly, Blake Griffin wants to retire as a Clipper. You know, you trade him away. Like, how many times are you gonna do your franchise player dirty? And a report just came out, which I will say in a second. But I know Chris Paul doesn't even play. And when you bring in a guy like Chris Paul, you're not bringing him to play. You're bringing him to be a voice and a leader. Yeah. Low key, bro. Like, Tyronn Lue should count his days. Because from what I've heard from Clippers fans, he has not been good. They have not been happy. And this success, like, who can you blame? James Harden is hooping. Kawhi Leonard, when he's out there, is hooping. Like, what? You know what I mean?
Right.
And, like, it just sucks to see because bro literally says, like, you know, I'm gonna finish my season at home. And
I was saying he's not even there to be a vet leader, bro. He's just there to
for vibes. Yeah,
like,
bro.
for the storyline.
Literally, and
to end his career and add some sort of value. It adds value to your franchise having a legend.
Literally.
Right now, who's a Clipper legend, bro?
No one.
It's literally no one.
Like,
Kawhi Leonard is a top 5 Clipper.
CP3 is the best Clipper of all time.
And they just ruined the relationship.
Yeah. And also, something to mention.
Dude, I'm not even a CP3 fan. I'm like, what the hell, bro?
My bro CP3, you know.
You do not care about CP3.
I had a also, the fact that he asked to meet Tyronn Lue and Tyronn Lue said no.
Yes.
Like, come on. And apparently James Harden didn't really want CP3. I saw that.
Well, we know that. They got beef.
It's so weird. And now
well,
there's
a player not wanting him is different to the coach.
yeah.
Like,
and like they didn't talk. It came out that are you ready for this? I already
Yeah.
told you off when we were on a break. The Clippers are expected to do right by their franchise legend and work with him to find his next trade destination.
great job, Clippers. I'm really proud of y'all.
For
Maybe they learned from experience.
for reference. Well, by how? With
CP3.
for reference, right? CP3 did say before the start of the season that he's missed a lot of things with his kids, and he wants to play at home, which there's only 2 teams, the Clippers and the Lakers.
Well, technically the Kings, a little bit, but you know, like Michael Jordan. I mean, no.
So literally, like, if you're gonna play in the Pacific Division, you have the Kings, you have the Suns, which I don't think they want him, and the Warriors, which they already have.
Not again. Literally. No.
So, literally, the only like it would be cool for him to go to OKC. Like, I'd actually low-key like that.
No, man.
Like,
I
go where it all started for them. Like, you know, he was a big reason to the Shea development. Get a ring potentially, which I don't think was gonna.
OKC would want to do that because everyone likes each other over there. And that means for him to pull. I think if you ask Shea, would you want Chris Paul on the team? He'd say no because that means like Brandon Carlson gets waived. One of his boys.
Do they have a full roster?
I don't know. I think they have a full
Let me
roster.
see. Hold up,
man. Because they still got Topic on Topic.
Yeah,
on his,
but he's injured, right?
yeah.
So they could do the whole like injury thing.
That doesn't open up a roster spot, brother.
Does it not? No, it does.
If they put him on the fit to play panel, it opens up a roster spot. But then that's still waiving him. That's what happened with Koloko and Chomche. Like, they got
that sucks.
They got like
and like
advised
I
to
think the
fit to
Lakers
play
are the
panel.
only thing, and I don't even know if they want him. I low-key knowing the Lakers, they
I
probably
say
barely want him.
retire in peace, man. Like,
Nah, bro, that sucks. Like the fact that
it's terrible.
like I know you probably won't play much, but like knowing that your last game was versus the Heat and you guys lost by 40 points, and you literally had a meme, Chris Paul with the 3 to cut the lead down to 36.
No, but you know what you do? You go and you go to different NBA arenas. They'll show the camera on you. You cheer, do your farewell tour that way. You know what I mean? Maybe go to an OKC playoff game, get cheered or whatever. That'll be our last memory of Chris
like
Paul.
low key, bro, just wave
It's whatever you make
wave Brooks Barnes.
No, he's good. He's
Is he?
solid, bro. He's a solid second round pick. He fits their team.
Ojman Jang.
Huh?
He's mid.
he's not good, but like they're not going. They like him.
Yes, I don't know. Poor Chris Paul, bro.
It is what it
NBA
is.
Cup predictions: Raptors, Knicks. Who do you have?
I mean, I feel like it's like malpractice if I don't pick my team.
Yeah, I'm
like,
going with the Raptors.
the way we no, you can't pick the same team as me.
So yeah, pick the Knicks then.
Cause like, bro, we have no Quickly, we have no RJ. We'll probably not have any Quickly. We might not have Quickly. We might not have Shed. We have no RJ. We're probably not gonna have any Jameson battle. So even that like potential of like the looming
threes.
of that random like 20-point outburst is gone.
It's in Toronto.
It's in Toronto, which is cool, but we've been dropping games in Toronto.
Yeah.
We're on a losing streak, which makes one think that you might be due a win.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna go and say that they care a lot about cup games and
Unfortunately, the New York Knicks will beat us tonight.
You think so? I'm going with the Raptors.
I will be very upset. Hopefully, we put up a fight.
I say Miami versus the Magic.
Oh yeah, Miami for sure.
Yeah.
Orlando's not going to do much without us.
Thunder Suns.
Now that's a great one because Phoenix have been
And Booker might be there.
because Phoenix
Booker's expected to be back.
have like performed the best against the OKC Thunder, truly in my opinion, other than Portland, obviously.
Yeah.
And like the Thunder did everything they could to lose that game. Now, with that being said, the Thunder.
I am gonna go hot take and I'm gonna say the Suns. Cause see, if I'm wrong,
Here's the thing:
if I'm wrong, nothing happens. But if I'm right, I
if
look
you
like a
would, if
genius.
this was the first time that they played each other,
yeah,
I would like back that. I'd be on your side. But the Thunder, they freaking love getting their revenge. Every single time they play a team for a second time, they
Yeah.
destroy. Bro, you see what happened with Portland? They literally
they won by 8.
they cooked. No, that was the third time.
Oh yes,
They played them a
yes, you're
second
right.
time, blew their shit out. Like, bro,
There's no Grayson Allen though.
rematches,
No Grayson Allen last time.
cooked. Huh?
No Grayson Allen last time.
Last time. Who the Thunder not have?
Let's see.
And
Let's
like,
see.
and J-Dub, and iHeart, and like Shea. Shea probably.
No. Cap. They had all their guys.
Stop lying. Bro.
I'm dead ass. Only iHeart was out, which
That's
he's gonna be out.
Okay, you made a big deal about Grayson Allen, brother.
He's gonna be out this game too.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's your prediction.
But low-key, I think it was J Dub's first game of the season.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. That's what it was. I knew it. Suns.
Yeah.
Or
And then
Suns.
Lakers,
Spurs, Lakers.
San Antonio. I'm going with the Lakers.
I'm going San Antonio. I think they've been playing very good basketball with.
Wemby might be back potentially.
Wemby might be back. Shoot, yeah. Then definitely Spurs.
But I'm kind of mad. Oh
They
wait,
got no
this
one
is
to guard
tomorrow,
Wemby.
right? Wait, is today Tuesday?
Today's for the Raptors.
Okay, tomorrow. No, because I have to be up early on Wednesday, so I was kind of mad that I would miss that game. But no late game, so that's good.
Yeah, the last game today is at 8:30.
Yeah.
So excited, kind of annoying.
I kind of like the only 2 games sometimes, and like it's good.
It's like a
matchups.
vibe.
It's like
exciting.
playoff matchup.
But it's also nervous because I know the entire NBA is watching my team, and I don't want them to embarrass them. It's important for the Scotty Barnes All Defense campaign, for the
okay,
Scotty
bro.
Barnes Defensive Player of the Year campaign.
Jalen Brunson about to be
important.
locked up.
I don't even know what they
Oh
put
wait,
him on. Bro.
Towns is questionable.
I know, and McBride's out.
Oh lit. Okay, yeah, easy dubs.
God, Mitchell Robinson's gonna get every offensive rebound.
Damn, I should have picked him up. I
Hey,
was
man.
even looking at him.
Can you still? Is he still on the way?
No, he got picked up
Who?
during the episode. Kamel.
No way. Shout out
Yeah.
Camille. Good job.
Well, thank you guys for watching this long episode. We're out. Peace.